Hello, hockey fans, and welcome in. It is time for Dee IceCats Hockey. I'm Tom Callahan. Thanks for joining me here as we're getting ready to go tonight as the Blue Ridge Bobcats in town to take on your IceCats, who come into the game tonight 3-2-1-0 on the young season, 10 points. That is best for second in the Continental Division. Meanwhile, a little bit of a crossover opponent this weekend. The Bobcats come in 3-1, 0-0, 9 points. That is third in the Empire Division behind Binghamton and Port Huron. And in the Continental, the Dee IceCats only looking up at the Athens Rock Lobsters, who've started the year a perfect 4-0, all 12 points in their opening contest. Welcome into the Power Properties pregame show. We are counting it down to puck drop. The officials take to the ice, and we're going to get going in just a little bit. We're going to have tonight's starting lineups for you as well, which are brought to you by Seminar Brewing. And we're going to talk about this matchup here this evening. It's early in the season yet for the IceCats, but a couple of things definitely jump out about this team. Number one, the top line. Number two, the special teams marks of what they've been able to do so far. And boy, I tell you what, this team has been absolutely dominant on special teams. A 96.4% penalty killing percentage. That's unbelievable, even through so few games, 6 games in. And by the way, that is the most games played in the Continental Division. But 6 games in, 96.4 is an incredible PK percentage. If they're able to keep that over 90, that's incredibly impressive unto itself. So looking forward to seeing that. Doesn't mean getting the box, but it does mean the IceCats have done a fantastic job and a hard-working job of keeping the puck out of the net when they are shorthanded. The other side is, though, this team's offense has provided on the power play. They're doing better than 25%. They're at 25.8. That is second in the FPHL. And that matches up well with Blue Ridge, who, despite their 3-1 record coming in, mid-pack in the special teams department. So that's something we're definitely going to circle here as we take a look at what the differences between these two teams could potentially amount to in this weekend series. That is certainly one of the things where it looks like the IceCats under head coach Gary Graham have an early edge here in the season. So keep your eyes on that. But the other thing, again, the scoring of the top line for this Dee IceCats team, they've been incredibly productive so far this year, and it's great to see. You look at what's going on with this team, and actually it's refreshing to see the scoring has been spread out fairly well among the players up at the top, but led by Dominik's Marcinkiewicz. And Dominik's has 10 points to lead this team, 6 goals also to lead this team so far. And you know what? He and his twin brother Patrick's, who has 3 goals, 6 assists, 9 points right there with him. Up top, Trevor Lord, 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points, leading the way with this team. This top line has absolutely driven the offense so far for PD, and we look to see them continue to do more of that as well. We're going to take a quick break here in the pregame show, brought to you by Power Properties. When we come back, we'll take a look around the league of the out-of-town scoreboard and talk a little more about tonight's matchup as we get ready to go here at Florence Center. This is Dee IceCats Hockey.
This sandwich, it's a complete game changer. Hello, this is Mike, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club is that juicy chicken with that toasty pretzel bun. From the first bite to the last bite, that bun, it's crispy, cozy, just amazing. With the pretzel bun, the Dijon mustard, and the chicken, you have those 3 things together, and it makes that sweet, savory kind of combination. It's everything that you love about food rolled into one. It looks phenomenal. It tastes great. It's delicious.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Life happens on your floors, but when dirt, spills, and messes take over, it's time to call the experts. Stanley Steamer of Florence provides a deep cleaning technology that removes dirt and allergens, leaving your floors fresh and spotless. Breathe easier and enjoy a cleaner, healthier home with Stanley Steamer. Call or visit us online today. Stanley Steamer, your home deserves it.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network. This portion of today's broadcast is brought to you by McLeod Health and Fitness Center, the wellness leader. Austin and Associates. The right agent can lead the way. Hertz Car Rentals. Smart deals for any destination. Sports Clips Haircuts, the pros in men's and boys' hair.
For more than 85 years, Tomlinson Sales Company has proudly served customers across South and North Carolina. As a proud partner and the official outlet store of your PD IceCats, stop by to check out exclusive IceCats merchandise, plus an ever-changing inventory that makes Tomlinson a must-stop destination. Visit them at 1309 East Palmetto Street in Florence and discover the PD's hometown store. Tomlinson Sales Company, where great service, trusted brands, and community pride come together. That's Tomlinson Sales Company, 85 years strong and still serving the Carolinas.
And welcome back to IceCats Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you in the Power Properties pregame show. We're getting ready to go here this evening as the IceCats taking on the Blue Ridge Bobcats, the first of two on this weekend set. Let's take a look around the FPHL, the out-of-town scoreboard tonight. You got the Twin Cities Thunderbirds and the Athens Rock Lobsters going head-to-head here this evening. That game's getting underway just about the same time we are. 7:15 on our puck drop. 7:30, you've got Watertown at Danbury. Binghamton's at Port Huron tonight. Then Indiana is at Topeka. Monroe is also in action tonight as they take on the Biloxi Breakers. Columbus River Dragons at the Baton Rouge Zydeco. And that's it for your Halloween schedule. And the Bobcats have taken to the ice out there. You probably heard a little bit of the boos greeting the boys dressed in white here this evening as we're getting ready to go. So we are just waiting for the Seminar Brewing starting lineups here, which will be announced down on the ice shortly. As soon as we are, we're going to turn it on over to the in-house PA and have a listen to that. Good crowd gathering here, and a lot of folks in costume here tonight, which is a lot of fun to see folks dressed up for Halloween. And we're having a costume contest on the ice. Looking forward to that a little bit later on. And we're going to introduce you to Joanne Bethea later on. She's going to be in the postgame show doing an interview with the coach downstairs. However, before that, Joanne gets to judge the Halloween costumes. So hopefully the fans will pick the winner appropriately. But we know how this works. The kids are cute. They all look good in their costumes. They're the ones who end up winning. We know how this works. It's all good. So it looks like we've got a little bit of a delay getting the home team out of the room here. So that's going to give us an extra second to kind of stretch our legs. Oh, maybe the light's coming down now. And we're going to get to it here with the opening ceremonies in-house. So they're going to go ahead and run the video on the ice here. And at the very least, that should give us a chance to take a look and tell you it looks like Hunter Borostic is going to get the nod in net here tonight for the Bobcats. He's 1-1-0 with a 3.05 goals against average and a .938 save percentage. And we're going to have to wait for the announcements of the starting lineups here tonight to see who's going to tend the cage for the IceCats. One of the unique things about the FPHL is the geographic proximity of a lot more teams this year. And if you're a new fan to the league, this is a league that has been growing by leaps and bounds the last couple of years and now sprinkling teams in the Midwest and really starting to close the gap that existed even as recently as a couple of years ago. This was very much a teams in the north, nothing in the middle, teams in the south setup for this league. So travel could be difficult. It could be a little onerous sometimes. Southern teams on a northern swing, northern teams on a southern swing. Well, PD is one of those teams, but also Blue Ridge is another team, and they've started to fill in some of those gaps on the in-between travel, and that's really started to help things out. Plus, a proliferation of teams in the Midwest has also really helped the league grow and kind of patch that all together. So it looks like we're ready to go. Let's turn it on down to the ice for tonight's starting lineups. All right, that's it for the Seminar Brewing starting lineups and the Power Properties pregame show. We're back with a drop of the puck. This is Dee IceCats hockey.
Welcome to Seminar Brewing, where craft beer meets culinary delight. Located at 551 West Lucas Street in the heart of Florence, we offer an unforgettable experience for beer enthusiasts and food lovers alike. Pair your favorite brew with our mouth-watering menu. Our kitchen serves up everything from savory snacks to hearty meals, all crafted to complement our beers perfectly. Seminar Brewing. Taste the difference that local passion makes.
Southco Commercial Curb Appeal is the trusted partner for businesses in Florence and surrounding areas that want to maintain a clean, safe, and attractive commercial properties. With our wide range of services, from sweeping and landscaping to snow and ice treatment, we're here to ensure your property remains in pristine condition all year long. Southco Commercial Curb Appeal. Experience the difference.
At the law office of W. James Hoffmeyer, we strive to help our clients in whatever situation they are facing. Whether you need help with criminal law, personal injury, or family law, our hard-working team will assist you throughout the process with compassion and integrity. Our goal is to always provide our clients with outstanding representation and advocacy throughout their case. The law office of W. James Hoffmeyer, serving South Carolina since 1992.
Gorget is a local craft distillery based in Lugoff, South Carolina, producing rum, vodka, whiskey, and bourbon in small batches. Founded in 2015 by 3 local gentlemen, Gorget has a fine line of handmade, local spirits. No matter what you desire, we have something for you. Isn't it about time you revolutionize your spirit? Visit us online at gorgetdistilling.com.
McLeod Health is committed to helping you obtain a healthy lifestyle and improve your overall health. Medically trained in the areas of fitness and nutrition, we can help you reduce your risk for certain diseases and live a long, healthy life through fitness and wellness programs, community health education, and 2 medically based wellness centers. McLeod Health is with you on your journey to better health. Discover a new you at McLeod Health and Fitness Centers.
Looking to score big with your printing? M&M Printing and Graphics is your hometown team. From flyers, business cards, and posters, to vinyl graphics, banners, and outdoor signage, we do it all. Whether you're promoting your business, cheering on your team, or bringing your brand to life, we've got the players and the skills to make it happen. Visit mmpg.us or call 843-662-2412. M&M Printing and Graphics, the official printer of the PD IceCats.
Life happens on your floor.
And welcome back. It is time for some hockey here at Florence Center. Happy Halloween, everybody. Tom Callahan here with you. We're getting set for first period action, brought to you by your GMC area dealers, as the IceCats in the black uniforms going right to left in front of our broadcast location. And the Bobcats wearing their road whites here this evening. Starting in net for your IceCats, it is Ricardo Gonzalez, 2-1-0-1 on the year with a 3.69 goals against average, 861 save percentage. As they check the lineups, the IceCats getting ready to go here. It's going to be Adrian Chance at center to take this draw. And across from Nikita Kozarov, we're underway. Blue Ridge trying to control, but they are immediately tied up in front of their own bench. Klinecki there had to take it away, dumped in as the light's still coming up a little bit here. Do not adjust your set, at least not yet. Blue Ridge is going to try to push up the left wing side. An early shot that is wide of the net. Gonzalez waves at it with the mitt. On the left wing, trying to pull that one out of there is Pickford. Looking to kick that one up towards the point. They tie up just inside the blue line near side. Push back into the corner now. Chased onto the right wing side. Pinched off there by Adrian. Now fed around to the right wing. PD trying to clear the zone. Can't quite get it out yet. Early chance here. Whalen can't hang on to that one, and it's wedged out of there by Scaldi. A bouncer down the ice. No icing. Both teams go to the change here. Not quite a minute into this one. Scoreless in the opener of a weekend set. There's a chance in front. Andrioli tried to force that one through. Couldn't get through. Former Columbus River Dragon. As that's played out to center by PD. Here they come to the left wing side. There's a leave into the slot. To the backhand. A shot. Save made. Rebound is cleared away to the wall. And it's kept in. PD looking to put the early pressure on here. On the right side, that's Houston Wilson. He's pinned off of the boards. Puck ends up at the point. Shot coming through. Save made. Rebound to the corner. And that one is picked up quickly there by Marcinkiewicz. Right point. It is shoved out. And now back to the PD line. Well, that line is so dangerous. They can strike so quickly. Dumped into the far side corner there by Colin Tracy. Up on the forecheck going to get it. Dominic's Marcinkiewicz. Blue Ridge ends up trying to break it out here, and they've got to circle back. Pesky forecheck right now from PD. Love to see that early. Pressure those defenders to make a bad play. An errant pass, force them to turn that puck over. Puck kept in the PD end. Over to the far side it goes. That'll be tracked down over there by Heitzner. Ends up in the near side corner, and now PD to the breakout. They'll get to center. Onto the left wing side, cutting it over the line here. There's a pass and a save made in front. Rivers letting that one go. Not a bad option always to shoot. See what you can make happen. See if you can end up with a rebound. Face off to the right of Schrum. Puck put behind the net. And by the way, we did accidentally have the wrong starting goaltender for Blue Ridge, so we'll get you Schrum's stats in just a moment, as that one is an icing call against Blue Ridge. So guess what? We've got time to do it right now. Anthony Schrum is 2-0 on the year with a 2.14 goals against average and a .948 save percentage. He has definitely had a better start to the year. For Ostick, it's interesting. He's 1-1, has a .938 save percentage, but that 3.05, that's an interesting goals against average to have such a high save percentage. It tells you he's faced a lot of shots in the 2 games he's played so far. But Schrum tending the net tonight. Face-off will be to his right. Dustin Jesso out there to take the face-off. And it's won back by the Bobcats. They try to move it around to the right side. Pinching down for the point, though, is Bedard keeping it in. Now it's out. And that one rolls back into the PD end of things. Pressured behind his own net is Pickford. They'll reverse it around to the far side. And now on the wing. They'll push it in on the right side. Up ahead, here's Jesso in the slot. Lost it, but over for a shot, and a blocker save there. Rebound goes behind the net. Chance still building here. Right point, Tracy arriving. He'll send it down into the right wing corner. Rivers trying to play it around over there. Tracy all the way down for the point behind the net. Feeds Jesso. Jesso dancing in the backhand to his right. Can't get it off. Puck to the point. A shot in on goal, and the save made. Schrum scoops it up off the ice. And he hangs on. And again, pucks to the net. Trevor Lord putting that one in from the right point. Didn't have to be a dangerous chance, but it was low. It was on the ice, and maybe you're hoping for a screen, maybe a tip. Make something happen with that puck on its way to the net. 3:12 gone by here in the first period. No score. First 3 shots of the game belong to PD. Swept around to the far side, and again the Bobcats looking to clear. They do just get it out over the line, but once again the IceCats send it right back in. They skated in, but offside. TJ Prexler just a little bit ahead of the play right there. PD IceCats hockey brought to you in part by Gatorade, the official thirst quencher of the IceCats, and XGen, the official recovery and rejuvenation spot. IceCats look to move this one in from center. Around the rim by Popoff. Puck ends up in the left wing corner. Adrian trying to move that one up top. They'll cycle on the left wing. Prexler over there. Back to Adrian behind the net. Wrap around attempt. Save made, and Schrum got to the left post in time. He'll hang on. 4:44 gone here in the first. Scoreless so far. Good pressure here in the early going from PD. Making sure that they are continuing to lean on the Bobcats. That's the way you get to pop one early here. They win this face-off, too. Battling on the right wing side. Marcinkiewicz trying to move it up top. That's Patrick's number 27. And now it's cleared out, and now Blue Ridge on the rush, but that one is forced into the right wing corner. Reller trying to get to it there. That'll be taken away, and now quickly back is Houston Wilson. Up the left wing side, trying to kick it ahead to himself into the corner. Wilson tying it up. Reller trying to send that one around. Still can't get it out. Again, they'll try the right side. It's the Bobcats looking to leave the zone. They bank it up the right wing wall. They get it to center, but again, PD is doing a very good job of dropping back and covering that middle portion of the ice. There's a chance towards the side of the PD net, but that one is knocked away there by Gonzalez. Up ahead, Dominik's Marcinkiewicz into the right wing corner. Knocked away from him, goes out to center ice. Plays offside, and that allows the Bobcats to regroup here. Both teams changing it up. 5 minutes into the first period, no score. Back on the left wing side, here comes Pickford. A centering attempt and a wide open chance. Glove saved by Schrum on a point blank chance. That's going to bring a pile at the side of the net. And already, boy, the Bobcats, this almost looks like a little bit of early frustration here. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, still scoreless here in the early going. 5:04 into the first. This is PD IceCats hockey.
For 20 years, we've captured more than weddings. We've captured legacies. The laughter, the tears, the moments that last a lifetime. Every glance, every vow, every I do, preserved in stunning cinematic detail. Because your love story deserves more than memories. It deserves to be a film that lives forever. Something to remember wedding productions. 2 decades of love stories, beautifully told.
Life happens on your floors, but when dirt, spills, and messes take over, it's time to call the experts. Stanley Steamer of Florence provides a deep cleaning technology that removes dirt and allergens, leaving your floors fresh and spotless. Breathe easier and enjoy a cleaner, healthier home with Stanley Steamer. Call or visit us online today. Stanley Steamer, your home deserves it.
Known for his integrity.
And we are back here at Florence Center. Tom Callahan here with you. As we're about 5 minutes into this one, 5:04 to be exact. No penalties came out of that little fracas there after the whistle. But again, the early shots have definitely tilted in favor of the PD IceCats here on this Halloween night. And you have to like that, especially when a team comes in off the bus the way Blue Ridge has. You want to jump on them as early as possible. Don't let them get going. Don't let them get their legs going and continue to push. And I really like that so far about the IceCats game. They have absolutely carried the play so far in this first period. Brought to you by GMC Area Dealers. And the face-off coming up to the left here of Anthony Schrum. That one is won back by Blue Ridge into the corners. They'll try to flip it around to the near side. And now turning it back down is Danny Martin. Right side, that one off the dasher is tipped on out to center. Drifts back into the PD zone. No icing here as they regroup quickly. Lord looking up the right side, but his pass missed. And that will be an icing call. Blue Ridge back for the touch, so the faceoff will come back into the PD end of things here. It's been a bit of a slow start for Ricardo Gonzalez. He hasn't had a whole heck of a lot to do. Out for a stroll here. Seeing the bulk of the action so far for the IceCats on the season. Faceoff will come to his left. Gesso in, snaps that draw back to the dasher behind him. And PD looking to move it up the left side. That bank pass missed. Will it have enough gas or icing? It does. Just makes it over the line. As Klinecki back for the touch. And so we'll do it all again back in the PD end of things. Same two teams back at it again tomorrow night, 7:15 once again on the puck drop. So come on down and join us. Good tickets still available for the game tomorrow night, 5:38 into the first here. Scoreless so far as the puck tied up on the near side. A centering attempt actually goes to the left point in with a chance on the backdoor tip. That did not connect. Stuckless was calling for it, just couldn't quite find him with the pass. Around behind the net. Bresco. Side of the net, that one is kicked away right in front. Now swept in behind the PD goal as Blue Ridge trying to mount some offensive pressure for the first time in the game here. They do finally get credit for their first shot on goal, but PD able to move the puck away. Pickford at center onto the left side. That will be fired in by Gesso while his mates change. He'll head to the bench now as well. 5 fresh skaters out there for the IceCats, and now back the other way, Bobcats leading it through center. They try to wedge that one in. It's cut off by Popoff, who gloved it down. Popoff will feed it onto the left side to his deep partner, Tracy. Tracy had his pocket picked, though. Puck stays in the zone. Right side corner, Reller trying to bull his way behind the net. Into the far side corner on the backhand, leaving it down low, but Popoff right there for that. Sends it up the rim, kept in left point with a shot blocked in front by Tracy. Puck still sitting in the slot, now cleared away to the near wall. And now slow to get up in front is Reller. Looks like he's all right. IceCats are going the other way. Here's a break into the right side. There's a shot by Wilson up over top of the net. And now we got a penalty coming up here, and it's going to be against the Bobcats. It's going to be a slashing call, and the first power play of the game is going to belong to the IceCats. Now, we talked about that in the pregame show, about the difference in special teams between these two teams. And that one is going to be a slash right there. Romano going for slashing. Time of the penalty, 7:05. Face-off will be to the left of the Blue Ridge goal. The IceCats on the power play, 25.8. That is second in the league. There's a quick shot deflected to the glass. And already the IceCats going to work here. Far dot for the one time, and that one catches just behind the net and is cleared out and down the ice here. But the PK unit, 82.8. Not a bad average for Blue Ridge, but that is 8th. And pardon me, that's actually 9th in the early part of the season here. Puck will be moved ahead. Marcinkiewicz will dump it into the right wing side. That's Patrick's Marcinkiewicz going around after it. His brother Dominic's over there. Puck right in front. A shot, and that one is turned aside by Schrum. Had that left pad flat on the ice. Patrick's up top with it, right side. Into the right wing corner. Gets it back on the right half wall. Puck set up top. There's a pass over the left side. They tried to force one across the slot. That was blocked, but the puck stays in. Now wrap in front. Schrum the save. Hugging that left post. Rebound is swung around to the right side. PD will regain control. Puck up top. Razulov, his shot is blocked, cleared but not out, kept in at the right point, and PD maintains the pressure. Patrick's Marcinkiewicz on the right side. Backdoor, oh, he had a wide open man, just couldn't connect. Puck on the left side now, Dominic's Marcinkiewicz. Up top it goes, Razulov over to Patrick's Marcinkiewicz, right side corner. Patrick's right side, drifts off, top of the dot, top of the slot, left side, back across. There's a tip in front, just over top of the net. Oh, just missing on the redirect was Houston Wilson. Puck tied up on the far side corner. 24 seconds ago on the power play, and the puck cleared out. Still scoreless here as we are approaching 9 minutes gone in this first period. Great pressure from the PD power play, and I'll tell you what, Anthony Schrum bailed him out with a couple of big saves there. Austin Pickford will lug it ahead in over the line. Weaving in the left side. Feeds it across. There's a wrist shot. Schrum got a shoulder to it. And the puck goes out of play just as the penalty expires. Mansfield PD will drop to 0 for 1 with a man advantage here. Again, great pressure, great puck movement as they run Razulov up top. And then they use the two wings on the hash marks out wide, the Marcinkiewicz brothers. And just try to move that puck in that triangular fashion until they try to get it to open up a little bit. Generate some shots, get some traffic in front of the net. So now back the other way, Blue Ridge is going to push up on the left wing side. There's a chance. That one is deflected wide. I don't believe that Gonzalez actually had to make a save on that puck. Gesso takes a hit, moves it on down the ice. IceCats quickly on it. Puck is backhanded away through the slot. Kept in, though, left side. Good hustle there. And now it'll be played ahead. Andrioli at center. Trying to play it back. It drifts on into the PD zone. A centering attempt, bouncing through some bodies. Klinecki didn't see it. Puck ends up at the line. Kept in. No, that is offside. PD IceCats hockey is also brought to you by the official energy drink of the IceCats, Celsius, and the official soft drink, Pepsi. Faceoff will come back outside that PD line. Puck goes all the way back into the Blue Ridge end. Digging up there on the forecheck is Prexler. Blue Ridge, boy, they're having trouble clearing the zone. It's kept in up top, a bouncing puck sent down low in front. Wilson trying to get a shot off. Another penalty coming up here. And again, Blue Ridge is going to be shorthanded when we come back. Halfway through this first period, 9:53 to go. Scoreless, this is IceCats hockey.
The PD IceCats are lighting up the scoreboard, and Powers Properties is proud to be the official housing provider. Looking for an apartment? Powers Properties has you covered with modern apartments, convenient locations, and a team that puts you first. Just like the IceCats, we know what it takes to win, on and off the ice. Score big with Powers Properties. Relax, you are home.
Dal Massimo Ristorante Italiano, where culinary passion meets the art of hospitality. Established in 2010, our restaurant was born out of a love for authentic flavors and a commitment to providing our guests with a memorable dining experience. At Dal Massimo, we believe that food is more than just sustenance. It's a celebration of culture and community. Whether you're here for a cozy dinner, a festive celebration, we look forward to serving you.
And we are back on PD IceCats Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you. First period action brought to you by your GMC area dealers. And another power play coming up here. The Chick-fil-A power play. 0 for 1 so far for the PD IceCats. Great pressure on the last one. Well, it's the same guy back in the box, just a different call. This time it is hooking against Igor Romano. 10:07 time of the penalty. Shots right now listed at 4-1, but boy, it sure feels like more than that for the IceCats here so far. Face-off will come to the right of Schrum. Gesso in for the draw here. Looks like he's going to try to get it back towards that left point where Pickford is stationed. Well, I tell you what, when you're the road team, you want to make it even tougher to win on the road. Put yourself in the box a couple of times early. PD controls the draw. Pickford will send it over to the right side. There's a wrist shot that is blocked, and Karam's back out of the zone. So the IceCats will have to regroup. Pickford will leave it off. Brought in on the right side, swung across by Prexler. Puck finds him back behind the net. He gets it up to the left side. Pickford onto the right wing, sent down low. Prexler wanted a centering pass, couldn't feed it through. Now a chance in front is batted away by the goal stick of Schrum. Prexler to the right wing after it, switches with Gesso, feeds it up top. Around it comes Pickford. Now he'll try the left circle. Back across to the far dot. A wrist shot. Shrum the save, but he holds on. Trevor Lord letting that one go. And again, a little bit of shoving there, but nothing too big. And honestly, Blue Ridge can't really afford to put themselves down another man here right now. They'll change up the power play line. Houston Wilson centering the Marcinkiewicz twins on the wings. Looks like Dominik's Marcinkiewicz has drifted up to that left point. He's up there with Razulov. Now they'll separate. Razulov up top onto the left side at the dot. Now back up top to Razulov. Over to the right side to Patrick's Marcinkiewicz. Razulov back to Patrick's in the right hash. He'll send it into the right wing corner. Patrick's Marcinkiewicz into the right wing corner. A centering attempt, bouncing up in the air, comes away to the near side. Dominik's Marcinkiewicz, cross ice feed, quick shot, save, they score! That one went in! Must have been tipped down low. It looked like Shrum got the blocker to it, but I wonder if it bounced in. And it looks like it may have gone off of Patrick's Marcinkiewicz. He's going to get credit for the goal. Boy, you got to love that power play goal for PD. And the Pride convert to make it 1-0. 11:26, time of the goal.
IceCats power play goal scored by number 27, Patrick's Marcinkiewicz.
That's really the first big hit of the game right there. So Marcinkiewicz will have to wait for the assist. Dominik's should get the primary on that one. And we'll take a look at the sheet in a moment. But hey, power play goal, and it's 1-0 PD. They march right back in, 5-on-5. You're trying to keep the pressure up, but now it's cleared out and down the ice, and the PD player has a broken stick. I don't think he knows it yet. He does not. He's still playing with it. They're yelling because that's a penalty. Eli Rivers, now he throws it aside. I don't think Rivers realized that the toe of his blade was broken off by a slash in the other zone. They could give him a penalty for illegal equipment here because he continued to carry the stick for some time. And especially if you attempt to play the puck with it, but maybe he would have noticed he didn't have a blade by then. And that is what the discussion is right now, is if he's going to get a penalty for it or not. That would be a break for the Bobcats if it did happen that way. So right now, I think that goal is going to go Patrick's Marcinkiewicz from Dominik's Marcinkiewicz. Not sure who the other assist might go to, but we'll find out. And let's see if they are going to indeed have an illegal equipment penalty here. And they are. I know the fans don't like it, but that is technically the correct call. 12-12. So that is Rivers. So now the Bobcats do get the break. Now here's the question. Can they take advantage of it? They trail 1-0. They go to the power play here. 15.8%. Now a breakaway. Here's a shorthanded chance. In with a shot. And the save made. The goal light went on, but Shrum made the save with a blocker on Dominik's Marcinkiewicz. And now it's stolen away. Here's another shorthanded chance developing. They score! Houston Wilson stole that puck away at the blue line, even drew a penalty on his way in, but they're not going to need it. A shorthanded goal for Wilson, an unassisted marker, makes it 2-0 IceCats. Boy, how about that one? 12:36. The shorthanded goal for Wilson should be an unassisted marker. There's still 1:37 left to go in this power play for Blue Ridge. But boy, oh boy, that's huge. What great pressure. Boy, you talk about the penalty kill. I hadn't even told you about the percentage. As Bobcats will bring it back in. I mean, they are 96.4%. That is an aggressive kill right there. They are all over the breakout, and Blue Ridge didn't know what to do with themselves. Twice they turned it over. Dominic's Marcinkiewicz had a breakaway, and then Houston Wilson converted on his. Backhanded out of there by PD to center. And again, they're going to immediately go to pressure Klinecki. Klinecki has Patrick's Marcinkiewicz draped all over him. He finally escapes the net and carries it out to center. He'll turn it back there, look to dish it. Carried in Blue Ridge. There's a shot and a save. Smothered up against the ice there by Gonzalez. And oh, here we go. Little pushing and shoving in the corner. We'll chalk that one up to boys will be boys as they separate. 6:32 to go here in the first. It's now 2-0. PD in the lead. 44 seconds left to go in the power play for the Bobcats. It is Eli Rivers in the box for illegal equipment, playing with a broken stick. Face-off will come to the right of the PD goal. Blue Ridge controls the face-off. Long shot coming in, blocked off traffic in front. Ends up on the near side. Here's Reller. Down low. And now Heitzner feeding it up. Top shot coming in. A shot glove save, and that is held by Gonzalez. Good job to find that one coming in through the traffic. We're going to take a quick pause. 10 seconds down the line for station identification.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain to touch the dew. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew. Give me something simple and true.
PD goal. There's a chance that one goes through the crease out the other side. Ends up with Reller on the right wing. Reller will backhand it into the corner. That one is tipped out and down the ice. Right out of the box there as they kill it off. Rivers broke in with a chance. And he was unable to catch up with the puck, but PD keeping it in up top. Here they come to the right side. Wilson cross-ice feed. That one Marcinkiewicz couldn't quite come up with. Puck kept in now left point. Moved along there. Into the left wing corner. PD trying to put on the pressure immediately after the end of that kill. Blue Ridge just dumps it down. They'll go for the change. PD will chip it up the left wing side ahead to Gesso. Gesso will bring it in, put it towards the front of the net. That one is swept away. And Rioli around the far side trying to get it out of there. And now Blue Ridge, they've got numbers as they approach up the left wing side. There's a centering attempt, but that goes right out the other side of the crease. And now PD unable to break out because we get a penalty call in behind the play, a slashing call. And this one is going to go against the IceCats. We'll tell you about it when we come back. 4:49 to go in the first. 2-0. PD leads it. This is IceCats hockey.
Welcome to Seminar Brewing, where craft beer meets culinary delight. Located at 551 West Lucas Street in the heart of Florence, we offer an unforgettable experience for beer enthusiasts and food lovers alike. Pair your favorite brew with our mouth-watering menu. Our kitchen serves up everything from savory snacks to hearty meals, all crafted to complement our beers perfectly. Seminar Brewing. Taste the difference that local passion makes.
Get ready to savor the flavors of our long-standing family recipes, bursting with authenticity and love. Indulge in the vibrant colors and aromas that create a fiesta for your senses with every bite. Your journey through our menu is a delicious adventure guided by tradition and the freshest ingredients Mother Earth has to offer. Come join us at 842 Woody Jones Boulevard in Florence. Order online at margaritasmexicanrestaurants.com. Margaritas. Experience the love in every bite.
Back here on PD IceCats Hockey. First period action brought to you by your GMC area dealers. And it's 2-0, although now shorthanded. And actually, I had the wrong IceCat down for the penalty. It's Nick Gullo who takes the slashing call. Second penalty of the night. Bobcats, not only are they 0 for 1 on the power play, but they also gave up a shorthanded goal to the IceCats. Boy, that is an aggressive IceCats penalty kill. Blue Ridge able to keep it in here to try to set things up. They'll go to work. There's a pass across one time and a left pad save there by Gonzalez. Rebound cleared back across, not out. Shot coming in, and that one is ripped wide by Klinecki. Right wing side into the corner. Kozarev right to the side of the net. That is held by Gonzalez as he hugs that left post. Justin Daly was sniffing for a possible rebound on the near side, but nice job by the PD defense, not letting him get anywhere near their goaltender. Four fresh penalty killers out there for PD with 4:23 to go in the first. 2-0, IceCats in the lead. That puck pushed towards the line, and that is dumped down the ice. Wilson up on the forecheck. Klinecki tried to play it away from him. Wilson still battling for it. Finally pushed ahead by Blue Ridge. Little bobble at center there, and it's picked back up. Bobcats in. There's a shot from the right wing. That is ripped wide on the blocker side there. Stuckless couldn't hit the mark with that one. Popoff trying to kick it free. Looking to bank it up the wall. Puck not out. Kept in at the point of shot. He tipped in. They score. On the rebound, sitting in front. That one looks like Plavak. Actually, no, that is going to be Milan Bresco. So a power play goal for the Bobcats, and they get on the board, and it's now a 2-1 PD lead. .16-14 time of the goal. So now 2-1. Let's see how the IceCats respond here after giving up that one. Boy, it's rare that they cede a power play goal. They'll push right back the other way here. Quickly back to the attack, but the puck bounces away. Blue Ridge an attempt to clear. They're going to quickly move it back. They've got 3-on-2 if they hurry here. Try to move it over the line, but at the line it was mishandled, and that results in the offside there. Little fumble there by Andrioli. They couldn't bring it in, and well, you better believe that the IceCats will take that offside whistle. PD does control the draw. And now it's played ahead. Here's Gesso on the right side. One hand on the stick controlling. He'll work it all the way behind the net. Out the other side. Quick shot there on the turnaround. Went high. Found the glass. Down for the right point. Razulov trying to put that one up top. Bouncer rolls away to center. And now PD will try to turn it the other way. Andrioli left it into space there. Pushed in by Heitzner, but again, offside at the IceCats line. Face off just outside the PD blue line is tied up on the dot. Now it squirts back to the IceCats defenders. And now knocked down inside his own end. Pickford has to scoop it away to a teammate. That was Gullo putting it back across. Now turned over right at the line. Andrioli's pulled down. A penalty coming up here. There's a shot. The save made by Gonzalez. But again, PD is going to be shorthanded. Andrioli mixing it up here at the side of the net. He just took a little whack there from Pickford as they continue to have words. So tripping is the indication. Let's see who actually gets in the box here. And the trip is Pickford at 17:33 as he takes a seat in the Austin Remax penalty box. Penalty kill brought to you by Bluefish IT Solutions. Bobcats 1 for 2 on the power play. This is kick number 3 at the can, and PD will start with a clear. Back in on the left side, the Blue Ridge Bobcats trying to set things up. Bouncing puck at the dot there is cleared away, and it rolls out to center. That allows Wilson to get to the bench, but none of the other penalty killers able to change just yet. Popoff in the near corner, battling, lost it, but it's turned over, and now break up the left side. Here goes Patrick Marcinkiewicz, has to stop, looking for help, and he'll backhand it back down the ice. PD will cycle the puck back into its own end. IceCats, nice job of keeping it away right now. Blue Ridge, boy, I tell you what, that gets frustrating pretty quick as it's fired on down the ice. Ends up in the near side corner. And now the Bobcats trying to turn it the other way here. Time running down. Well, are we going to get a penalty? We are. That one was called in behind the play. Let's see what the indication is, but there goes the rest of the Blue Ridge power play. That's Klinecki going into the box for interference. Boy, he is upset. He might earn himself a little bit more than 2 minutes if he doesn't zip it. So 4-on-4 for 51 seconds here with 1:18 left to go in the period as he takes a seat in that Austin Remax penalty box. So the time of that penalty, 18:42. So 4-on-4, we will skate for a little while here. Face off to the right of the Blue Ridge goal. Blue Ridge will work it in over the line here. They'll feed to the right side. Again, 4-on-4, and it's taken away, chopped out to center. Here's a possible chance ahead, and yes, it'll be a break for Gullo, moving in, scores! Nick Gullo with a wrist shot, a 4-on-4 goal that beats the goaltender on the glove side and makes it 3-1 IceCats with 52.7 seconds to go. 19:07, Gullo with a great shot, well placed, 4-on-4. So nobody comes out of the penalty box, but boy, oh boy, that was just a great break for the IceCats here towards the end of this period. Off the left wing side, Marcinkiewicz trying to push his way in. That is Patrick's Marcinkiewicz. And now Dominic's in the slot, leaves it up top. Quick shot. Oh boy, right pad save there. The referee Ended up hitting the deck as well there. Puck at the left point. Tracy will drag the line, go to the right side. Shoots across his body. Off the mitt there. Now put right back in front. Puck is pinned to the side of the net, and it is finally covered for the whistle. Just as PD goes to the power play, and now we got some action in behind the net. Linesmen have to jump in there. So now officially on to the third Chick-fil-A power play of the game for the IceCats, where they're 0 for 2. Actually, pardon me, they're 1 for 2. This is their third chance. Boy, oh boy. The 4-on-4 goal looks huge right now. It's 3-1, 20.2 seconds left until we get to the intermission. That insurance goal brought to you by Austin Wilson. Face-off coming up to the left of the Blue Ridge net. Quickly possessed by PD. One-time shot. That one is blocked at the line. Doesn't leave the zone, though. Kept in. Can they get another shot away here before time expires? 10 seconds to go. Wilson tried to center. Puck pops up in the air. Comes down to the near corner. Fed to the left point. Marcin Kevics walks in. Lets it go. And that one off a body and way out of play. With 0.9 seconds to go here in the first. 43 seconds left. And assuming that they don't score, they are going to pull out Gonzalez, though, to go ahead and put a sixth man out there. Essentially, with the face-off on the near side of the ice, you put a left-hand shot in there, and it's going to be Gullo, and he's just going to try to drive the puck at the net and hope some magic happens. And that one is blocked, and the horn will sound, and that'll get us into the first period intermission. So the PD IceCats open with 3 goals in the first period and take a 3-1 lead into the locker room here. Great start for the IceCats on this weekend set against the Blue Ridge Bobcats. And so as we step into this first period intermission, we'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to recap the scoring for you. We'll also take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard as we get a chance to look around the league, update you on the games that are going on tonight, and of course on a Friday night. It is a very, very busy slate in the league, so stay tuned. There's more coming your way here in just a moment. 3-1 after 1. This is IceCats hockey.
No matter which sport clips you walk into, you'll know it's special, and just for you. Our stylists don't guess your best cut. They are experts in men's and boys' hair. Our cutting zone has all the basics and specialized equipment, from our comfortable cutting chairs to an array of specialized cutting tools and clippers. We got you covered. Visit Sport Clips of Florence today, located at 1940 Hoffmeyer Road, Suite D. We are the pros in men's hair.
Gorget is a local craft distillery based in Lugoff, South Carolina, producing rum, vodka, whiskey, and bourbon in small batches. Founded in 2015 by 3 local gentlemen, Gorget has a fine line of handmade, local spirits. No matter what you desire, we have something for you. Isn't it about time you revolutionize your spirit? Visit us online at gorgetdistilling.com.
Welcome to Zapata's, your best choice for authentic Mexican food. Whether you want to stop by for brunch or bring your whole family in for Taco Tuesday, our restaurant offers excellent Mexican cuisine with premium ingredients and artful presentations made by our master chefs. 2 locations to serve you in Florence and in Hartsville. Order online at zapatasrest.com. Pata's Grill Mexican Restaurants. Good food, always fresh. For more than 85 years, Tomlinson Sales Company has proudly served customers across South and North Carolina. As a proud partner and the official outlet store of your PD IceCats, stop by to check out exclusive IceCats merchandise, plus an ever-changing inventory that makes Tomlinson a must-stop destination. Visit them at 1309 East Palmetto Street in Florence and discover the PD's hometown store. Tomlinson Sales Company, where great service, trusted brands, and community pride come together. That's Tomlinson Sales Company, 85 years strong and still serving the Carolinas.
We are live at Zapata's Grill on the IceCats broadcast network. Let's see what the IceCats are ordering.
I want quesadilla, California. I want fajitas, Cancun. I get burrito from Terra. Frijoles refritos.
Here comes the food. Teamer with a double liner for elbowing. Zapata's Grill, a preferred restaurant partner of the PD IceCats. Teamer, how'd you feel about the food?
Timur approved.
In the heart of Florence, South Carolina, discover Palmetto Smiles, where artistry meets advanced dental care, led by Dr. Brian Sang. Dr. Sang is a highly trained implant and cosmetic dentist, dedicated to transforming smiles with advanced techniques. He's committed to continuing education and bringing the latest methods to every patient. At Palmetto Smiles, comprehensive dentistry is under one roof: general care, restorative solutions, TMJ therapy, delivered with compassion. Ready for a healthier, more beautiful smile? Call 843-203-5155 or visit palmettosmiles.com. Dr. Brian Sang and his team can't wait to welcome you.
At the law office.
And welcome back here in the first period intermission report. Tom Callahan with you here at Florence Center, where the PD IceCats own a 3-1 lead over the visiting Blue Ridge Bobcats. Now, the very first thing I've got to tell you is a couple of factors have contributed to this, but all the way back in the beginning when I told you it was Hunter Verostic in net, that was the correct information. But unfortunately, that was changed to lead me to believe that Schrum was in net. Anthony Schrum is not in net tonight. It is indeed Hunter Verostic in net for Blue Ridge. And so for that, I do apologize. Because we always want to make sure that, you know, everybody... And on the official sheet of match, it looks like they have Schrum, but that's one of the... I will say this. One of the problems with the uniforms for Blue Ridge is that they're white road uniforms with yellow names and numbers. It is very difficult to distinguish, and the broadcast vantage point here in PD, unfortunately, has you kind of on an angle in the corner, so you're not looking down directly at the name and number of the goaltender. So, you know what? We're going to double-check who starts the second period and just make sure that we do indeed have the right goaltender in there. As I say, Schrum is the one that's listed on the match sheet. Now, that doesn't mean that they didn't get the right information, but we'll check that to start the second period here for you. So I just want to go ahead and put that one out there, as right now it is a 3-1 lead for the PD IceCats. And you know what? You look back at that period, shots were listed at 10-6 in favor of PD, and they were able to jump out in front early. And a power play goal, the Marcinkiewicz brothers teaming up on this one. It was Patrick's number 27 scoring with an assist off the stick of Dominic's as he nets his fourth goal of the season. And that power play marker early on makes it a 1-0 game in favor of PD. They would make it 2-0 with a shorthanded goal. Houston Wilson, absolute beauty. Right before that, Marcinkiewicz had a shorthanded chance. He was denied, but then as the puck came out towards the blue line, this time it was Houston Wilson forcing a turnover at the line as he steals the puck away from the defenseman, breaks in alone, and scores. That makes it 2-0, shorthanded goal and assisted at 12:36. So goals just a minute 10 seconds apart from the power play to the penalty kill, and PD was off and running. Well, then the puck would end up finding the back of the PD net, unfortunately. A power play goal at 16-14 for Milan Bresco as the Bobcats convert on one of their 3 power play chances in the period to get on the board to make it 2-1, but a late 4-on-4 goal for Nick Gullo as he buries the puck with a wrist shot over the glove of the goaltender. And that one coming pretty late, 19:07, and boy, those goals are a killer. Any coach will tell you, giving one up or getting one in the last or first minute of a period is a huge momentum swing. And in this case for PD, after they had given up the power play goal and made it a 1-goal game again, they scored again, and now they find themselves in a pretty darn good spot as they ended up with a 3-1 lead at intermission. Both teams were 1 for 3 with a man advantage in the opening frame, and again, shots were 10-6 in favor of PD. We'll take a quick look now at the out-of-town scoreboard here and let you know what's going on right now. Heading into the second period, Athens has got a 3-0 lead over the Thunderbirds. And the only other games that are going on right now that have actually started, Watertown 1-0 over Danbury. Blue Ridge is scoreless with Port Huron in the first. Everybody else is getting underway a little bit later on. Indiana's at Topeka, and then you've got Monroe at Biloxi, and Columbus is at Baton Rouge. Those either in the Central Time Zone. Actually, Binghamton and Port Huron should be underway. Yes, it looks like they are underway. No score there. And Monroe should be also getting underway in just a little bit. But those will be more towards the top of the hour. All right, we're going to take another break here in this first period intermission report. And when we come back, Bowie Slarks is going to join me here in the booth from the IceCats. So stick around for that. He's coming your way next. This is IceCats Hockey.
Welcome to Zapata's, your best choice for authentic Mexican food. Whether you want to stop by for brunch or bring your whole family in for Taco Tuesday, our restaurant offers excellent Mexican cuisine with premium ingredients and artful presentations made by our master chefs. 2 locations to serve you in Florence and in Hartsville. Order online at zapatasrest.com. Zapata's Grill Mexican Restaurants. Good food, always fresh.
For 20 years, we've captured more than weddings, we've captured legacies. The laughter, the tears, the moments that last a lifetime. Every glance, every vow, every I do, preserved in stunning cinematic detail. Because your love story deserves more than memories. It deserves to be a film that lives forever. Something to remember wedding productions. 2 decades of love stories, beautifully told.
For more than 85 years, Tomlinson Sales Company has proudly served customers across South and North Carolina. As a proud partner and the official outlet store of your PD IceCats, stop by to check out exclusive IceCats merchandise, plus an ever-changing inventory that makes Tomlinson a must-stop destination. Visit them at 1309 East Palmetto Street in Florence and discover the PD's hometown store. Tomlinson Sales Company, where great service, trusted brands, and community pride come together. That's Tomlinson Sales Company, 85 years strong and still serving the Carolinas.
Hockey is back in the PD.
Hey IceCats fans, it's Bowie Slarks, number 20 for your PD IceCats. Come join us this Friday, October 24th at the Foreign Center as we take on the Athens Rock Lobsters. Puck drops at 7:15 and we'll be supporting our hometown hero Jays. To any first responders, head to pdprohockey.com for a special ticket offer. Can't wait to see everyone there. Pause up, PD.
And welcome back, IceCats Hockey here at Florence Center. Tom Callahan here with you. 1 period in the books, 3-1 PD. Hey, the good guys in the lead right now. I'm joined by Bowie Slarks in the booth right now. Bowie, hey, thanks for taking the time to come up and join us, man.
All right, thanks for having me.
How you doing? That's the big question, I'm sure, on the mind of a lot of IceCats fans. How are things right now for you?
They're awesome. I'm just happy to be here in town, and we're doing really well as a team, and excited after this first period to see what we can do the next two.
Before we get to talking about the game, I want to ask you about your experience coming here to Florence. Obviously an expansion team this season. I mean, how did you end up coming into town and what drew you here?
Well, I just knew a lot of the guys. Like I knew Houston Wilson from our time in Delaware together, and I knew a lot of the Rockers guys from playing against them last year, and that's kind of the big story for all of us. We just know each other from playing in the league, and it's been an awesome experience being here with everybody, and it's just been a great experience overall.
You know, it's kind of funny. I don't think people a lot of times understand how small the world hockey is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all you guys talk to one another, and you know the good setups and the bad setups.
Yep.
So word of mouth travels quick. I mean, so far so good it seems here,
Extremely good. Yeah, it's one of the best setups I've been in pro hockey ever. It's like the community's good. the front office is great, and you guys up here doing the broadcasting has been amazing too.
Hey, you know what? The weather's nice.
Yeah, you can't complain about that, can you?
It's in the 60s this week, folks.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if you're listening from up north, I'm sorry, but it's been really, really nice.
That's home for me, Minnesota, man. It's
okay.
cold up there.
Nice. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it absolutely is. So, so now let's talk about the game. It's 3-1 right now, and when we're talking about the way things have been going for this PD team, I mean, number one, that is an incredibly aggressive penalty kill, and it turns into a shorthanded goal. Yeah, you give one up, but they are just all over the puck.
Yeah, no, they really are aggressive on it. I mean, we've been our scouting team has been great. We know what we're looking for against other teams, and we prepare for it. So the boys definitely did a good job preparing for what they know is coming.
Talk to us a little bit about Gary Graham and what he expects of you guys.
He expects a lot. He expects us to be workhorses, be best every day, and he pushes us to be our very best. And we're so grateful to be here that we want to give that every day, and it's awesome opportunity. So we're very thankful for Graham.
I imagine that look, every coach has got his different style, right?
Yeah.
So you got to adjust to that.
Yep.
And you got to someone on the team's got to be the translator. Okay, here's what coach really means when he says this, or when he yells at you, it's "I love you" or whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. But I mean, coming in here, how quickly was the tone set for you guys? Like in camp, first week coming out. I mean, were the expectations pretty clear?
Yeah, expectations are pretty clear. We have a good team. We know what we have to do, and Coach Graham was very open about what he wanted, and we all wanted the same thing, so it was all good. I mean, training camp was a battle for everybody, and it was really good. We had a lot of growing as a group, and it was awesome. Like, Grammer is such a great coach. He understands the game so well, and he understands it, yes, but he also has a way of elaborating the game and teaching us how to play. It's just I feel like I've grown so much as a player, just being here from practice and playing games, just seeing it in film and everything. He's a huge part of our success.
Bowie, just real quick before I let you go, I mean, fans who might be listening haven't come out to a game yet. Give us the pitch. Why do you come out and watch this team?
You have to come out and watch and see the speed and see the chemistry between the twins and Huey, the other twin, and the grittiness of the bottom six guys, and just guys everywhere have they can do things with the puck you can't see on a radio or on TV. When you see it in person up close, it's insane. I find myself with my jaw on the floor or on the bench, down on the jaw.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thinking about it now, and I'm confused. I'm like, how did he make that pass? But yeah, you have to come see it in person. It's magical.
All right, Bowie Slarks, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, 3-1 PD after one period of play. Back with second period action in just a moment. This is IceCats hockey.
Known for his integrity, attention to detail, and client-first approach, Sean Austin builds lasting relationships based on trust and results. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer, a seasoned investor, or looking to sell your current home, Sean combines local expertise with strong negotiation skills to deliver a seamless experience from start to finish. Austin and Associates at RE/MAX Professionals. Your next address is just a slap shot away. Go IceCats!
At the law office of W. James Hoffmeyer, we strive to help our clients in whatever situation they are facing. Whether you need help with criminal law, personal injury, or family law, our hard-working team will assist you throughout the process with compassion and integrity. Our goal is to always provide our clients with outstanding representation and advocacy throughout their case. The law office of W. James Hoffmeyer, serving South Carolina since 1992.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network. This portion of today's broadcast is brought to you by McLeod Health and Fitness Center, the wellness leader. Austin and Associates. The right agent can lead the way. Hertz Car Rentals. Smart deals for any destination. Sports Clips Haircuts, the pros in men's and boys' hair. You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network. This portion of today's broadcast is brought to you by Margarita's Mexican Restaurant, where every dish is a celebration of taste. Tomlinson Sales. Get your PD IceCat apparel here. 7 locations to serve you. Something to Remember Wedding Productions. 2 decades of love stories, beautifully told. And the official video graphic designer for the PD IceCats. You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network. This portion of today's broadcast is brought to you by Evening Shade Incorporated. Trusted team with over 2 decades of experience.
All right, we are back on IceCats Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you as we're getting ready to go for second period action. PD with a 3-1 lead. Second period is brought to you by Bud Light. 37 seconds of power play time remaining on the clock for the IceCats as we start period number 2. And if you're listening on the radio side, they're rolling left to right in front of our broadcast location. And by the way, it is Hunter Verostek in net for Blue Ridge. So, mystery solved. Always like to try to get that kind of stuff right. You know what I mean? So Patrick's Marcinkiewicz with a power play goal. Houston Wilson with a shorty. And Nick Gullo, a 4-on-4 marker, has made it 3-1. A power play goal there for Milan Brezko for Blue Ridge in that first period. High scoring period. And we're going to get ready to go here for the second. But right now we've got a zebra conference there as the officials gather at the referee's crease. Everybody's out there, everybody's ready to go, but we just haven't finished with whatever this discussion is about. And now there's going to be some sort of explanation over at the PD bench. Well, that was short. Whatever it was, Gary Graham just nodded. Now they're going to go over and also let Wojtek Zemlichka know at the Blue Ridge bench. Not entirely certain what this is about, but looks like we're going to get the period underway here, finally. All right, let's drop the puck. We're underway. PD on the power play. They lose the draw, though, and it's sent down the ice. It'll be teed up behind the net by Gonzalez. And the IceCats look to break it out. Left behind by Rasulov. And Marcinkiewicz will carry it into the right wing side. Here's Wilson. Right wing corner to the right wing half wall. That's Dominik's Marcinkiewicz leaving it off. Now onto the right side. Wally switches it around with Patrick's. Patrick's side of the net. Centering attempt. Batted out of the air over top with a high stick. So we'll get a whistle. Face-off will go outside the zone. .32 seconds into the second period. 5 seconds left to go. And the power play for PD. Martin in for the face. Whoop. And Blue Ridge did not have everybody out there on the ice, so Martin's got to circle back out. See if they toss him out of the draw or not for that. Doesn't look like they will. Jesso tried to win it back, but now it's pushed ahead. Here's Heitzner on the left side moving in, but power play expires. PD rushes now 5-on-5. They got a chance in low, a feed. That one was deflected in behind. Jesso was trailing the play as it skipped off the glass and down, and now Heitzner will beat out the icing. Kyle Heitzner on the right side for Blue Ridge, trying to kick it along over there. Tied up in the far side corner. 1 minute into the second period, PD leads 3-1. They battle at the line, puck out, now 3-on-2 developing. Here come the IceCats. Pass on the left side, curling with it. Looking for a little bit of space is Lord. Lord all the way up top. Over to his right side, pushed off into the corner. Tying up over there with Martin trying to pull it away. Gesso had the hook on him pretty good there. Coughed up the puck. That one is rung back around. Finds the near side glass. Heitzner will slap it out to center. Now there's a break up the right wing side for Blue Ridge. In with a shot. Save made and held by Gonzalez. A very quick strike up the right side. Somehow Mike Mercurio snuck in behind the D. Got lost over there. And boy, a great pass to find him in stride. And Ricardo Gonzalez had to come up with a big save right there. Face off to the left of the PD goal is slapped back in behind the net. Popoff onto the far side. He'll try to kick that one around to the left point. Not out. Backhanded to the front of the net. A bouncer right back towards the side of the cage. That one is knocked away. PD pushing ahead. Here they come, left side. Gesso driving it on goal, and he lost the handle as he went through the goal crease. Fed back around to the point. On the right side, challenged up top. Puck swung behind the Blue Ridge net. Fed to the far side. Tied up on the far wing, and now it's punched out. It's turning back forward is Tracy at center. Deflects off the skate of Prexler, and now floated back in right side. Erickson almost turned it over right in the slot. Punched out to center. Blue Ridge is going to curl. That kind of destroys that rush there. Andrioli, trouble with it. Now it's pushed right back in by PD onto the right side. Prexler couldn't get it. Puck to the point. Popoff. Popoff walks in. Wrist shot right into the chest protector of Verostic. And now we got shoving at the side of the net here. Scaldi mixing it up with Erickson, but they separate. Or more accurately are separated by the linesman. 2:28 into the second period. 3-1 your score. PD in the lead. Houston Wilson in for this face-off here. It is won back instead by Blue Ridge. Swung up the glass out to center, turning to chase it is Razulov. He will not get there. That'll actually be an icing. Ooh, just winning the race. Back there was Shernock. Face-off will come all the way back down to the left of Verostic. Tied up on the dot, puck to the point. Tipped around behind the net. Wilson. Tried to get it down low to Patrick's Marcinkiewicz, but it was knocked back out to center. And PD going the other way. Right side, a bouncer into the right wing corner. Cycled around on the wall. Dominik's Marcinkiewicz trying to dance free now side of the net. Here's a toe drag chance in front. Verostic the save as he gobbles up that chance, and Wilson can only look at the rafters. Didn't elevate the puck as much as he wanted to as he worked his way out in front of the net. Face-off will again be back to the left of the Blue Ridge goal. And again, PD doing what they do best, just zone time, puck possession, continuing to press the play. Draw one back. Klinecki tried to clear, but he put it right into the shin pads there of Rivers. And now a shot, they score! In and out off the bar! A quick strike there, Austin Pickford makes it a 4-1 game. 3:19 into the second period. He goes bar out. And that's another Austin Wilson insurance goal right there. Well, I think that one surprised Verostic. Rivers picks up an assist on that one. Boy, Blue Ridge is going to have to find a response here. They did get the puck into the PD zone, but right now the IceCats carrying the momentum again here. But again, Blue Ridge, Klinecki feeding it over to the right side. A wrist shot. That one is sent wide to the net. Martin, cross ice. And that one fed around the wall by Radchenko. Backhanded out to center. Puck floating free, and now Martin turning it the other way. He's got help. Heitzner tried to backhand it back across, but a diving block of the pass there by Pickford. Crowd appreciates that play. There's a shot in, and Gonzalez will gobble it up and hang on. And, of course, we get our customary pushing and shoving after the whistle. Boy, there's got to be a lot of frustration building on the side of Blue Ridge at this point. I mean, here we are. We are only 4:17 into the second period. Already it's 4-1 PD. And these two teams have got to go back at it again tomorrow night. So that's the other thing. You want to do a little bit of tone setting here, if nothing else, of your Blue Ridge. And, well, when that happens, usually the fisticuffs ensue later in the game. But they don't want to get pushed out of this building on night number one. They got to come back and do it again tomorrow. Face off to the left of that PD net. It's pushed around to the near side wing. Gullo dispossessed in the corner, but it's turned right back over, and now PD will move it ahead. IceCats through center. Long shot in, floats over top of Verostic. Puck to the left point, and that one rolls on Popoff, and it goes out, and now it's pushed out by Daly. But once again, PD hustling on the back check. They force the turnover, and now in there's a shot. Verostic save. Rebound to his right. Puck still free. He can't find it in the pile. Verostic trying to gather it. He finally does. Boy, Hunter Verostic was really trying to find that one in the thicket of legs in front of him. And PD could not get a stick to it to get a second attempt, but plenty of bodies there trying to make something happen. Face off to the right of the Blue Ridge cage. Pushed over to that far side wall, and now Bobcats, nope, still can't clear. And now it is moved out. Dumped in from center there by Bresco. He's got the only goal of the game for Blue Ridge. Puck into the left side corner. Ends up at the left point, a long shot in, and that one deflects out of play. So 5:18 into the second. It's a 4-1 lead for PD. We'll take a break and come back with more in just a moment. This is IceCats hockey.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain's calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dream. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me
Welcome to Zapata's, your best choice for authentic Mexican food. Whether you want to stop by for brunch or bring your whole family in for Taco Tuesday, our restaurant offers excellent Mexican cuisine with premium ingredients and artful presentations made by our master chefs. 2 locations to serve you in Florence and in Hartsville. Order online at zapatasrest.com. Zapata's Grill Mexican Restaurants. Good food, always fresh.
Known for his integrity, attention to detail, and client-first approach, Sean Austin builds lasting relationships based on trust and results. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer, a seasoned investor, or looking to sell your current home, Sean combines local expertise with strong negotiation skills to deliver a seamless experience from start to finish. Austin and Associates at RE/MAX Professionals. Your next address is just a slap shot away. Go IceCats!
For more than 85 years, Tomlinson Sales Company has proudly served customers across South and North Carolina.
And we are back here just 5.5 minutes into the second period. PD wheeling in, looking for another scoring chance. There's a backhand wrap right through the crease out the other side as Marcinkiewicz couldn't connect. Push towards the left point, kept in. Another penalty coming up against Blue Ridge here. There's a shot off the outside of the mesh. Rebound free behind the net. Extra attacker is out. Swung around to the left side. It's Gesso. Gesso off the bench. Controlling up top. He's got room in the slot. Walks down. Looks for the shot save made. Rebound is free. Finally touched by Blue Ridge. And another power play coming to PD. It is their 4th of the night. Cross-checking the indication. And, well, guess who? For the 3rd time in the box tonight, it's Romano. 6:01 time of the penalty. One for 3 for the IceCats in the power play. Presented by Chick-fil-A. Romano into the Austin Remax penalty box. Puck up top is pushed out over the line by Blue Ridge. Nice job. And now here's Heitzner with a potential shorthanded chance to the backhand. Save made by Gonzalez. IceCats look to move up the right wing side. PD will wheel back in over the line as they go to work setting it up around the right side rim. Pushing down to the point, able to keep it in there. Backhanding it across is Trevor Lord. And now a chance out when that shot goes wide. Comes around to Lord at the right point again. They'll feed it back across to Rivers. To Lord. Lord, wrist shot glove. Save for Rostick. He's got Prexler parked right on the doorstep there. Trying to do his best to run a screen. PD will cycle the lines, as will Blue Ridge. So it's Houston Wilson along with the Marcinkiewicz brothers. They'll win it back. There's a quick shot off the draw, and it looked like Patrick's. I don't know if that healed or if he maybe had the puck end up on edge, but either way, goes up over top of the net and is cleared down the ice. 54 seconds to go in the man advantage, 4-1 PD. 7:10 into the second period. And, well, that was whistled offside. Well, the faceoff will come outside the blue line. PD's going to leave that same line out there. Martin winning the draw back. Chance to clear. It's knocked back to Razulov. And he'll look to move this one ahead. He'll leave it off, and now PD moves in on the left side. Wilson feeds it up top. Razulov. Marcinkiewicz on the right side. That's Patrick's. Razulov back across. Wrist shot, and that one finds the glass. Boy, there was room up top. Puck cleared in front, now sent down the ice there as Perron gets it down. 12 seconds to go on the power play. Coming up on 8 into the second period. And PD is going to drop to 1 for 4 here. There's a shot save, Rostic, big rebound, and a failed clear. Wilson on the turnover side of the net. Lost it in his skates, though. Digs back for it. He's picked up on the wall, gets it to the side of the goal, and Marcinkiewicz can't get a shot off. He takes it behind the net, try to backhand it around, knocked down. Another penalty coming here against Blue Ridge. There's a shot side of the net, goes up over top, and touched up by Blue Ridge. But Preston Kugler's going to go to the box. It is a parade to the box here for Blue Ridge tonight, and that is not a good thing. Back to the Chick-fil-A power play for PD, where they're 1 for 4. Cross-checking on Kugler. .8:21, time of the penalty.
Bobcats penalty number 5, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Kugler
So Kugler into the Austin Remax penalty box here. And again, PD, quick shot, shoulder save, rebound. Oh, Jesso put it up over top of the net. Onto the far side, here's Rivers. Moves it up top, shot coming in, and that one is fought off by the right pad of Verostic. Once again, PD will move it around up top. Puck to the side of the net. Jesso will get it back up top. Here's Lord. Pickford puts it in on goal, and the save made. Verostic will hang on to that one for a face-off to his left. 27 seconds into the power play. 4-1 PD. Shots 18-8 right now in favor of the IceCats. Shots on goal not always indicative of how a hockey game is going, but today they are actually a very good representation of how this game is going. 8:48 gone here in the second face-off, coming up to the left of the Blue Ridge net. Draw one back into the corner, backhanded around to the far side by Erickson. Pinching down for the point, it's kept in. Nice job there by Rivers. Jesso into the corner after it. Prexler trying to pick it up. Jesso pops up in the air, trying to battle for it. Jesso comes out with the puck tied up, knocked down, and knocked into the net, which knocks the net off. We get a whistle. I don't know if we're getting another penalty. Now Erickson knocks down Jesso again. Jesso is clearly upset. And now at center, we've got some shenanigans there as Pickford was tied up with, I believe, Heitzner. And Heitzner is gesturing at the PD bench. There's still 1:11 left to go on this power play. I don't think they're going to give out any additional penalties from all of that, but Blue Ridge certainly is clearly getting frustrated. And PD will just keep taking power plays all night, even the ones they don't score on. I mean, killing a penalty is one of the most taxing things you could possibly do. So they'll be happy to just continue to drain that energy bank of the Blue Ridge Bobcats as much as possible. PD will control the face-off. It is still 5-on-4. A little bit more than a minute in the power play. There's a feed down low. Gullo feeds it all the way back up top. There's a shot in on goal save for Rostic. For the left wing dot there, Dominik's Marcinkiewicz. And now after every whistle, we're going to get a crowd, it looks like. IceCats hockey is also brought to you by the official soft drink of IceCats goaltenders, Pepsi Zero, by the official water, Propel Water, by the official medical provider, MUSC, and the official workout facility, McLeod Fitness Center. Faceoff will come to the right of Verostic. As it's won back by Blue Ridge. They cleared around to the line. No, kept in. Nice keep up top there. Wilson trying to move it down low. Gullo looking for Marcinkiewicz. He will leave it off onto the right wing side. Patrick's Marcinkiewicz getting it up top. Razulov, Marcinkiewicz, a drive! Save Verostic. Rebound to the far side. Dominik's Marcinkiewicz can't keep it in. Daly will at least get it over the line, but he coughed it up. And now, offside, pushing back in for PD. Wilson broke in after it, and he really didn't have a choice for the momentum. He wanted to keep it going, but that was the right call. The play was offside. And Wilson trying to plead his case, but linesman was on it. 7 seconds shy of the halfway mark of this hockey game. It's 4-1. 28 seconds left to go on the power play. One back by Blue Ridge, and they'll clear it on down the ice. Colin Tracy goes back for it, and he'll look to bring it ahead. It's Jesso in the heel of the skate here, and he'll wheel back inside the line. Time ticking down to the power play, 8 seconds. He fights through a check, right side now, it's left up top. Goes back into the right wing corner. Lord, a centering attempt. Jesso on the doorstep is stopped by Verostic, and he'll hang on just as we come back to 5-on-5 hockey. 9:37 to go in the second. 4-1 PD in the lead. Back with more in a moment. This is IceCats hockey.
For 20 years, we've captured more than weddings. We've captured legacies. The laughter, the tears, the moments that last a lifetime. Every glance, every vow, every I do, preserved in stunning cinematic detail. Because your love story deserves more than memories. It deserves to be a film that lives forever. Something to remember wedding productions. 2 decades of love stories, beautifully told.
Known for his integrity, attention to detail, and client-first approach, Sean Austin builds lasting relationships based on trust and results. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer, a seasoned investor, or looking to sell your current home, Sean combines local expertise with strong negotiation skills to deliver a seamless experience from start to finish. Austin and Associates at RE/MAX Professionals. Your next address is just a slap shot away. Go IceCats!
We're back here on IceCats Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you. 9:37 to go in the second period. It is 4-1 PD in the lead. Same two teams back at it tomorrow night. 7:15 on the puck drop. Get your tickets now. Actually, you can come down and do it tomorrow before the game, too. But there are still great seats available. A lot of folks in costume here tonight. I cannot believe, actually, how many people were on the ice for the costume contest in the first period intermission. That was pretty fantastic to see. A lot of folks in the Halloween spirit. Blue Ridge trying to move that puck out to center, and they do. They'll try to push up the right side, but turn back. And now Jesso at center here. Will feed it across. There's a wrist shot. Verostic, big save with a big rebound. Right up the middle there now. Fanned onto the side of the net, but Kugler was right there to scoop it up. We'll swing it around the left side rim. Tipped away to center ice. Big hit there by Popoff as he stepped up on Romano. Blue Ridge pushing back into the offensive zone. Boy, they have not had much offensive zone time here in this one. Trying to set something up here. Now they're going for a change behind the play, and that's going to allow Popoff out the left side. Puck regrouped in behind the net. Jesso taking a look. He'll go to the right wing side. Dumped in. Verostic out to Taiment behind the net. Plays back up the near side. And Heitzner at center had it taken away there. PD trying to regroup. Bouncing puck in the D zone, though. That one is kept in by Blue Ridge. Kicks right into the slot. And finally played away there. Bedard able to knock it out. And now up the right wing side. Here comes PD and a backhand to the front of the net. There was nobody there for it. Now Heitzner quickly the other way for Blue Ridge. He'll lead it onto the left wing. Mercurio, backhand leave. That one right into the skates of Pickford and went nowhere. Now cleared back ahead. Oh boy, that one almost snuck through there as Scaldi was looking for the break. Tip back in though, and now right back onto the zone. Out through center. PD stepping in. A feed to the middle. That one is bounced away. Good defensive play in front there. And now for Seth into the left side corner. And that one taken away, and now right back come the ice. Well, that one broke it up, and now Heitzner's in for a breakaway. He's all alone in with a shot, and what a stop there by Gonzalez. Heitzner looking 5-hole, but that one was shut down by Ricardo Gonzalez. Tied up in the far side corner. Boy, so quickly off that turnover. That's why you've really got to make sure that you escort pucks safely out of your own zone. You hate those high-risk passes, and there's a shot tipped over top of the net. Sometimes you also just have to be careful getting that puck out. There's a shot in, wide of the net. Rebound sent to the front. Gonzalez had the right pad out and blocked that attempt from Furiset. Now back comes PD, wheeling in, 3-on-2 high in the slot. There's a shot, and that one missed on the glove side there as Bedard couldn't find the mark. There's a quick chance back in the other end. Now it's starting to open up a little bit here as Daly shot that one wide. Blue Ridge, oh boy, that hopped over the stick of Erickson, comes all the way down the ice. 6:34 to go in the second period, and now we're seeing chances at either end. Here's Andrioli in with a shot fought off by the shoulder of Gonzalez. Rebound ends up in behind the net. PD hadn't given up any chances against here in the period until now. They've given up 3. They'll wheel back in the other way, though, but that one is taken away now. Stolen back by the IceCats. Marcinkiewicz into the front of the net. Oh, he hooked his shot just wide. What a great individual effort there to get free and even get a shot away. Marcinkiewicz again to the side of the net. That one poked away by Verostic. Now stolen on the near side. And it's Dominik's Marcinkiewicz feeding it into the corner, getting it back up top. It's tipped down and out. Dominik's Marcinkiewicz will have to win that race back, which he does. Romano draped all over him. And now we get a penalty call in behind the play. And it looks like PD's going to be shorthanded. A slashing call with 5:42 to go in the second period. And that is going to be Dominik's Marcinkiewicz. So the Bobcats to their 4th power play of the night, where they are 1 for 3. As Marcinkiewicz takes a seat in the Austin Remax penalty box. This penalty kill brought to you by Bluefish IT Solutions. And it starts with Blue Ridge with a keep at the line. Now it's fed out. And another slashing call against PD. And maybe more. Pop-off into the box. .14:53 time of the penalty. I think Popoff might have picked up a 10. Yep, got a 10. Coach Gary Graham is unhappy, to say the least, with the call over at the PD bench. Giving the referee an earful there, but they're going to have to send somebody over to serve this. As Pops also gets a 10. So he's serving the 2 here. That is going to be Skate Scaldi. So 5-on-3, there's a chance for Blue Ridge in front, but boy, that one was fumbled. That was prime real estate in the slot. Now a short-handed breakaway. Are you kidding me? Marcinkiewicz moving in, digs backhand, he scores! Patrick's Marcinkiewicz! A 5-on-3 short-handed goal, and it's 5-1 PD. You don't see a 5-on-3 short-handed goal in an entire season of hockey. Unbelievable. That is the second short-handed goal of the game for this PD IceCats team. Wow. Blue Ridge is going to have to try to go back to work here. So Bedard and Wilson pick up the assists on that goal. Oh my. Blue Ridge trying to go to work. They feed it to the front of the net where it's blocked, fed back up top. Shot from the angle. Oh boy, great shot and a goal. A power play goal there for Blue Ridge. Brandon Reller absolutely smoked that one. And it's 5-2. 15:52, time of the goal. Boy, I hate to say it, but if you're Blue Ridge, you had to have that goal. You needed it. So they cash in 5-on-3. It's now 5-on-4 for a minute and 2 seconds. Popoff's penalty continuing to be served here by Scaldi. Mercurio and Heitzner with the assists. And so right now, Blue Ridge trying to see if they can capitalize on yet another power play chance here. There's a shot that finds the glass in behind Gonzalez. It's 5-2. Blue Ridge trying to keep the pressure on here. 25 seconds to go in the 5-on-4 portion of this power play. 3:27 to go in the period. Fed to the near dot, a one-timer. That one is healed wide. They'll keep it in, feed it up top. Klinecki back over to the right side into the slot. Back up top to Klinecki. Again, his shot, that is blocked. Karam's over to the near side, and it's punched out past Stuckless. And again, the crowd gets excited every time PD's on a shorthanded rush, and why wouldn't you? Although in that particular case, nothing developed out of it for Adrian. Back up the left side now. Here's Bresco. Sending it around to the far side. Chopped up the wall, but not out. Sharonuk unable to get it out of there. Centering attempt there. Hit a skate. Ends up back in the corner. And the power play comes to a close. So we're back to 5-on-5. And now here's a break up the left side. Once again, PD breaking in. But the feed in front there, unfortunately, Rivers couldn't thread that pass through. Now right back the other way. PD in defensive issues here. Puck at the point, and Erickson can't keep it in. Now 2-on-1 developing. 2-on-2 now. Here's a chance, though, a shot, and they score! Rivers with the feed across to Trevor Lord, who buries it for his 5th of the year, and it's 6-2 IceCats. And oh, by the way, that one was actually 5-on-5. We haven't had much of that here in this period. Unbelievable. PD pushes right back in off the faceoff. Wilson with a shot. That one rolled off his stick. Heitzner will just send it on down the ice. Boy, this is not a game that Blue Ridge is going to want to think about heading into tomorrow. But hey, if you're an IceCats fan, you got to love this. Right back at it with this Blue Ridge team tomorrow night. Although it is hard to get the best of a team twice in a row, that's for sure. There's a long shot coming in and a glove save made, and that puck is held by Gonzalez, who he's had to make a couple of good saves of his own down there. But 1:49 to go in the second. 6-2 PD in the lead. Back with the second period conclusion in just a moment. This is IceCats hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network. This portion of today's broadcast is brought to you by Margarita's Mexican Restaurant, where every dish is a celebration of taste. Tomlinson Sales. Get your PD IceCat apparel here. 7 locations to serve you. Something to Remember Wedding Productions. 2 decades of love stories, beautifully told. And the official video graphic designer for the PD IceCats.
Life happens on your floors, but when dirt, spills, spills, and messes take over, it's time to call the experts. Stanley Steamer of Florence provides a deep cleaning technology that removes dirt and allergens, leaving your floors fresh and spotless. Breathe easier and enjoy a cleaner, healthier home with Stanley Steamer. Call or visit us online today. Stanley Steamer, your home deserves it.
Back here on IceCats hockey, 1:49 left to go in the second period. 6-2 your score. Yeah, that's not a misprint. PD has been all over Blue Ridge offensively here tonight. We're going to be busy recapping the scoring from this one, I can tell you that much. Face-off controlled by Blue Ridge in the PD end of things here. Pop off in the far side corner. Puck tipped up the boards. A bouncer gets out to center. Kugler back to clear it just outside the line where it's dumped right back in by the IceCats. Blue Ridge on the regroup. Under a minute and a half to go here in the second. Romano up the right wing side. All the way behind the net. Centers, and that one's punched away to the corner. Took everybody a minute to find it. Pop off over there for it. Runs into a check. Can't quite get it out of the zone. Blue Ridge to the change here as we approach 1 minute of play left here in the second period. PD got a goal in the final minute of the first period. Boy, they'd love to make it 7-2 and find another one, but 6-2 is not too shabby. Dumped in right side. Prexler into the corner. And it's turned over. Here's a chance. Jesso to the dot. Wrist shot. Glove save for Rostick. He'll hold on. 37.8 left to go. Face off coming up to the left of the Blue Ridge net. Jesso and Reller. Jesso wins it back. Quick shot and a save for Rostick. That win right back to Lord. He had a bouncing puck to contend with, but let me tell you, he got some pretty good wood on that one for having a bouncing biscuit to deal with. Looks like PD's going to try to do the exact same thing. And jump it a little early there on that face-off attempt is Stuckless. And now it's one right back, but it hopped all the way to the point. Bouncing puck there, finally gets over the line. Fed back in, but PD must clear the zone. Jesso now getting out. Blue Ridge maybe looking for a little stretch pass there, but it was not available. Stuckless will carry it ahead. He's intercepted at the line. Puck stays in only momentarily, and now 14 seconds. PD ahead again. They'll try it. Jesso to his left. Floats it down low. Looking for a tip. It's directed behind the net. A chop towards the front. Doesn't go. 4 seconds to go. Fed around to the left point. Shot coming in. Save for Rostick. Rebound. He makes the stop there too as the horn sounds. The 40 minutes in the books. And it's 6-2. PD has built a sizable lead over the Blue Ridge Bobcats. And boy, there is not too much to complain about coming out of that Bud Light second period. So we are going to make our way into the second period intermission here. We're going to take a look at that out-of-town scoreboard for you, as well as try to get our arms around all of the scoring that has happened in this one. There's plenty to talk about. And we'll see if perhaps Bowie Slarks will rejoin us here, give us a little analysis on that second period. The second period intermission report is brought to you by Yokomo Tires. We'll take a break. 6-2 after 2. This is IceCats Hockey.
The PD IceCats are lighting up the scoreboard, and Powers Properties is proud to be the official housing provider. Looking for an apartment? Powers Properties has you covered with modern apartments, convenient locations, and a team that puts you first. Just like the IceCats, we know what it takes to win, on and off the ice. Score big with Powers Properties. Relax, you are home.
For 20 years, we've captured more than weddings, we've captured legacies. The laughter, the tears, the moments that last a lifetime. Every glance, every vow, every I do, preserved in stunning cinematic detail. Because your love story deserves more than memories, it deserves to be a film that lives forever. Something to remember wedding productions. 2 decades of love stories, beautifully told.
At the law office of W. James Hoffmeyer, we strive to help our clients in whatever situation they are facing. Whether you need help with criminal law, personal injury, or family law, our hard-working team will assist you throughout the process with compassion and integrity. Our goal is to always provide our clients with outstanding representation and advocacy throughout their case. The law office of W. James Hoffmeyer, serving South Carolina since 1992.
McLeod Health is committed to helping you obtain a healthy lifestyle and improve your overall health. Medically trained in the areas of fitness and nutrition, we can help you reduce your risk for certain diseases and live a long, healthy life through fitness and wellness programs, community health education, and 2 medically based wellness centers. McLeod Health is with you on your journey to better health. Discover a new you at McLeod Health and Fitness Centers.
And welcome back on IceCats Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you in the Yokomo Tires second period intermission. Pucks are being chucked. Look at that. It's one of the more fun things to see at, they always tell you can't throw things on the ice. And that is entirely true. You should not throw things on the ice except when it's chuck-a-puck time. And then you get these foam rubber pucks that you can purchase and toss on the ice, and you aim towards targets. And they are sponsored targets, and who knows? I'm looking down at the ice right now. You could end up with Pepsi products. You could end up with some Jersey mics and several other great prizes. Orange Theory Fitness down there as well. Boy, I tell you what, it's an awful lot of fun. If you've never been to a hockey game, what are you waiting for? I mean, you got the home team leading 6-2 here. A lot of folks, as I mentioned, came out in costume tonight. There's someone dressed as a referee. Oh, sorry, that's not a referee. That's a clown. But 6-2 lead right now for the IceCats. And you know what? It's been a lot of fun here this evening. This is my first game with PD, and great to see the crowd that has turned out here tonight. Of course, hoping to build momentum throughout the inaugural season for this team. So, right now, PD with a 6-2 lead. The scoring in that period for the IceCats, they got a couple of goals, and remarkably, they ended up scoring a 5-on-3 shorthanded goal. We're going to discuss that in a minute. At 3:19, Pickford got it going with an even strength goal from Rivers. But really, the remarkable goal to talk about in this one, down 2 men, shorthanded, 5-on-3, Patrick's Marcinkiewicz from Wilson and Bedard. Marcinkiewicz hit with a pass at center, was in on a short-handed breakaway. And I mean, he was in so alone that he could pretty much go into coast from the top of the circle, down the slot, stick handles his way to the backhand, and puts the puck past Hunter Vorostic. And, I mean, at that point, it's 5-1. The momentum, even being down 5-on-3, was incredible heading towards the side of PD. But they then do end up giving up a 5-on-3 power play goal. And so that's the other side of that, is when you're down 2 men, it is also very hard to defend. And Reller ends up with a goal from Mercurio and Heitzner. And so 5-2 at that point. But then late in the period, Rivers sets up a great shot at 17:39 from Trevor Lord, as Lord puts one home. And you know what? I mean, a great shot by Lord at 17:39, his 5th of the year. At 6-2, you couldn't really ask for more out of the home team. Picking up 3 goals a period. They've been doing just everything they possibly can to pin Blue Ridge back, and they continue to do exactly that. So taking a look at the shots on goal here. The first period, it was 10-8 it was a little bit closer. And in the second period, now I'm imagining they haven't quite updated the shot counter yet, because after 2 periods, it's 23-11. So that means there were 13 shots for PD in that period compared to only 3 for Blue Ridge. That tells you how lopsided of a period it felt like. And quite honestly, at no point did it really feel like, outside of that 5-on-3, that Blue Ridge had the offensive pressure going on in the zone. So that makes you feel good, I think, if you are indeed a PD IceCats fan. Let's take a quick look at this out-of-town scoreboard for you. What's going on right now? It's now Athens with a 4-0 lead over the Thunderbirds. 4-1, Danbury has come back to lead Watertown, and Binghamton 4-0 over Port Huron. Topeka's leading 2-0 over Indy. And then you've got Columbus with a 3-1 lead over Baton Rouge. That one looks like it has just gotten to the first intermission, I believe. And then the Biloxi Breakers, a 2-1 lead over Monroe. That one is headed into the second period as well. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we are going to go ahead and have another chat. Why not, with Bowie Slarks? Hey, it was good luck the first time. Let's do it again. Bowie and I will get into the details of the first 40 minutes of this one, so stick around. There's more coming your way in just a moment. This is IceCats Hockey.
Looking to score big with your printing? M&M Printing and Graphics is your hometown team. From flyers, business cards, and posters to vinyl graphics, banners, and outdoor signage, we do it all. Whether you're promoting your business, cheering on your team, or bringing your brand to life, we've got the players and the skills to make it happen. Visit mmpg.us or call 843-662-2412. M&M Printing and Graphics, the official printer of the PD IceCats.
McLeod Health is committed to helping you obtain a healthy lifestyle and improve your overall health. Medically trained in the areas of fitness and nutrition, we can help you reduce your risk for certain diseases and live a long, healthy life through fitness and wellness programs, community health education, and 2 medically based wellness centers. McLeod Health is with you on your journey to better health. Discover a new you at McLeod Health and Fitness Centers.
Hockey is back in the PD.
Hey IceCats fans, it's Bowie Slarks, number 20 for your PD IceCats. Come join us this Friday, October 24th at the Foreign Center as we take on the Athens Rock Lobsters. Puck drops at 7:15 and we'll be supporting our hometown hero Jays. For any first responders, head to pdprohockey.com for a special ticket offer. Can't wait to see everyone there. Pause up, PD.
In the heart of Florence, South Carolina, discover Palmetto Smiles, where artistry meets advanced dental care, led by Dr. Brian Sang. Dr. Sang is a highly trained implant and cosmetic dentist dedicated to transforming smiles with advanced techniques. He's committed to continuing education and bringing the latest methods to every patient. At Palmetto Smiles, comprehensive dentistry is under one roof: general care, restorative solutions, TMJ therapy, delivered with compassion. Ready for a healthier, more beautiful smile? Call 843-203-5155 or visit palmettosmiles.com. Dr. Brian Sang and his team can't wait to welcome you.
And we are back on IceCats Hockey. 2 periods in the books. 6-2 PD in the lead over the Blue Ridge Bobcats. Same 2 teams back at it tomorrow night, 7:15 on the puck drop. Bowie Slarks back to join me here in this Yokomo Tires second period intermission. I don't know if you could have 2 better periods to open a weekend set at home, Bowie.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I really like our offense right now. It's definitely driving our force right now.
What do you like when you look at this team and what you see out there? I mean, what is driving this offense?
I think it's just the biggest part is our line chemistry. Like all the twins, Huey included, they're looking great. They're finding each other, and the second line is looking great. Chance are coming back. He's been a big driving force this game, and everyone just looks on par. And you can't leave out the defensemen too. They got a part of our offense and our defense, and they've been looking really good too.
It's interesting too because Gonzalez is back there, and
Yeah.
look, as an old goaltender myself, I always wanted shots, right?
Yep.
But I mean, he's back there, sees 3 shots in that period,
Yeah.
and a couple of high degree of difficulty ones, makes a stop on the breakaway. I mean, he's sharp despite the limited work.
Yeah, he's doing his job amazingly too. I mean, I'd say he's part of the offense, but he's kind of back in his own zone. But he's doing amazing, and we couldn't do it without him. I mean, 11 shots, it still could be 11-6, so he's doing great.
That's true, and it's interesting as well. I've noticed that this team, you guys, obviously, it's got to be drilled into you. Hard work. It's the old forecheck, back check, paycheck, right?
Yep, of course. Yep. That's our biggest part. Yeah, you said it exactly.
So, knowing that and seeing what Blue Ridge is doing here, a lot of times it seems like that pressure, especially on the forecheck, it's really causing, that confusion or that turnover. I mean, how important is it? You get that F1, that forechecker, that first forechecker in, then followed up with the second guy. I mean, just talk about that kind of system and what that does to a team when they're trying to break out.
Yeah, I mean, that's something big that Gary's been drilling into us is he calls it the hunt, is the first 2 forwards going and hump the puck and just go in there like madmen and try and get that thing back. And, it's tough to break it out when you got either a guy my size that's huge like a barn, or you got Golo that's a little bit smaller. He can run right through you. I mean, no matter who it is running at you, it makes you think twice before you just throw the puck up the wall. So it's very effective.
Well, you mentioned physical play, but some of these guys are pretty quick too. I mean, you guys got some speed out there.
We got some great speed. I mean, it's nice to see like Cherney. He's tall, obviously, but he's quick, and he's one of the quicker guys on our team, and everyone here is quick, so that's very nice.
It's really an unusual combination to have the size, the speed, the strength, and to be able to play that. Here's the other thing, for 60 minutes, because it is a hard way to play the game.
It is really hard. I mean, going to the third, it's the biggest period of them all. Like, our legs get heavy. We just got to keep our boots moving. It's the biggest part, and we got to close it out, and I think, boys they can do that right now. So let's just see what they got.
Looking at it from the Blue Ridge perspective, I know a lot of times, when a team comes into town on the day of the game, and Blue Ridge does, they travel in here, and you say, hey, don't let them get off the bus.
Nope.
Don't let them find their legs. Don't let them get going. Well, a lot of times you find that road team, the third period can be their best period because then they kind of get it going a little bit.
Yep, especially game 1, they start to settle in. The nerves start to calm down. They've got 2 periods of play. They know it's their last shot for 3 points tonight, and they just want it all. So it's going to be a good third period, I believe.
So when you're looking at keys then, for coming out here, you've got a 6-2 lead. I mean, it's not insurmountable, but it's a really nice cushion to have. But, I mean, what are you circling right now for PD?
Yeah, I mean, everyone in that locker room right now knows that nothing is comfortable, and we need to, get the job done. Like, it could be 6-3, 6-2. It also could be, 3-2. Like, we got to play the same way, play hard, play physical. Don't let them get off the bus. Keep them in the locker room right now. Just play our game, play physical, and keep our heads, and we should be good here.
Is that part of the mindset? Is really just, hey, you know what? Treat it like it's a 1-goal game.
Yeah. I would say treat it as you always would, because you never want to be like, that's 6-2, and I don't need to back check. It's like, no, I need to catch this guy with the puck and make sure he doesn't get another shot off, because we like Rico's stats get padded a little bit, but we also want to make sure he doesn't have to do too much. We like to work for him too, and Sales it. So.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Bowie, thanks for joining us once again. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. That's it for the Yokomo Tires second period intermission. We will be back with more here in just a moment. Third period action coming your way. This is IceCats Hockey.
Known for his integrity, attention to detail, and client-first approach, Sean Austin builds lasting relationships based on trust and results. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer, a seasoned investor, or looking to sell your current home, Sean combines local expertise with strong negotiation skills to deliver a seamless experience from start to finish. Austin and Associates at RE/MAX Professionals. Your next address is just a slap shot away. Go IceCats!
This sandwich, it's a complete game changer. Hello, this is Mike, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club is that juicy chicken with that toasty pretzel bun. From the first bite to the last bite, that bun, it's crispy, cozy, just amazing. With the pretzel bun, the Dijon mustard, and the chicken, you have those three things together, and it makes that sweet, savory kind of combination. It's everything that you love about food rolled into one. It looks phenomenal. It tastes great. It's delicious.
Real guest paid for their testimonial.
Southco Commercial Curb Appeal is the trusted partner for businesses in Florence and surrounding areas that want to maintain a clean, safe, and attractive commercial properties. With our wide range of services, from sweeping and landscaping to snow and ice treatment, we're here to ensure your property remains in pristine condition all year long. Southco Commercial Curb Appeal. Experience the difference.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network. This portion of today's broadcast is brought to you by McLeod Health and Fitness Center, the wellness leader. Austin and Associates. The right agent can lead the way. Hertz Car Rentals. Smart deals for any destination. Sports Clips Haircuts. The pros in men's and boys' hair.
Welcome to Seminar Brewing, where craft beer meets culinary delight. Located at 551 West Lucas Street in the heart of Florence, we offer an unforgettable experience for beer enthusiasts and food lovers alike. Pair your favorite brew with our mouth-watering menu. Our kitchen serves up everything from savory snacks to hearty meals, all crafted to complement our beers perfectly. Seminar Brewing. Taste the difference that local passion makes.
All right, welcome back here on PD IceCats Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you. And we are going to have a slight delay before we get to the third period, brought to you by Pepsi. It looks like they are having, I'm going to guess that it's a little extra time needed to dry the ice. I can still see a little bit of water out there as the water from the Zamboni dries, and I am going to guess that is the reason for the delay. Blue Ridge is coming back out onto the ice now, and I imagine PD will follow here shortly, as leading them out of the tunnel right now is Ricardo Gonzalez. So yeah, that looks like that is going to be the only reason for the delay here starting the period, is because of that. Just try to give it a little extra time to dry. And, you know, if you wonder what effect does that have, a puck can absolutely get stuck in a puddle on the ice. It's almost like a suction cup. If a puck goes into a puddle, it will just get sucked right into that puddle and it'll stay there. And you have to exert a much greater amount of force to move the puck out of it than you would ordinarily, and so that is something to be aware of, and that's why they try to let the sheet get as clean as it can before they start things out here for this final period again, which is brought to you by Pepsi. Hey, don't forget to stay tuned for the Gorgon Distilling and Postgame show. Hope you can stick around, join us for that, and again, these same two teams at it again tomorrow night, 7:15 on the Puck Drop. PD Hockey brought to you by the official distillery, Gorgon Distilling Company, the official housing partner, Powers Property, our official broadcast partner, Cumulus Radio, and the official hair cutter is Sports Clips. So that Chick-fil-A Zamboni doing its job out there and heading off the ice to give us a smooth, fresh sheet of ice to drop the puck for third period action coming up here. On the radio side, PD rolling right to left. We will be skating 5-a-side, which honestly we did not do a lot of in the second period, but we are starting the third period skating 5-on-5. Puck is dropped and we are underway. Puck dumped into the PD end here to start period number 3. He goes around to the far side, chased by Adrian. He can't come up with it. But back into the corner, moving his way up the wall. Kozer up. That one ends up just off the far post. And turning back up the wall with it. Reller, he's got one of the goals here. Got a 5-on-3 power play goal in the second. Centering attempt, that one is knocked away to the near sideboards. Reller trying to keep it in over there. Daly cutting to his left, lost the handle. Has to send it down the wall. It's batted around behind the net. Reller battling back there. He's pinned up. Bedard trying to knock it free. Still in the corner over there. Bedard can't get it out. Kept in on the left side. Here's a centering attempt. Save made, and the rebound is cleared away to the far corner. Pickford on it, and he's just going to pull out the old wedge and get it down the ice. It allows PD to get a change here. That's actually a really good opening shift of the third period for Blue Ridge. Erickson will chop it off the dasher out to center. And now Blue Ridge will curl back into Heitzner. Will dump it into the far side corner. Tracking it down over there is Tracy. He'll leave it on the right side. Houston with a wedge to center. Pass ahead. Marcinkiewicz had it knocked away. Left side, Patrick Marcinkiewicz trying to play it ahead. Tip back towards him there from Scaldi. Blue Ridge intercepts. Bobcats break the center. They'll push up the right wing side. There's a shot by Klinecki. Left pad save there by Gonzalez, hugging the left post. And now Wilson with a pass ahead. Marcinkiewicz in on the left wing side. Tried to cut in front, had it taken away on the wall. And now he gets some shoulder. The gloves come off. And we're going to get some punches thrown here. Scaldi trying to square off. Having a hard time getting the right free. He and Martin still tied up. Martin trying to get it right over the top here. Scaldi looking to get back the right. Oh, he caught him with a good one there, and they wrestle down to the ice. Well, you had to figure that was coming at some point. It's been a physical affair, and certainly a frustrating one of your Blue Ridge. We'll stay 5-a-side and 5 for fighting. 2:06 into the third.
5 minutes for fighting. IceCats 18 skates Scaldi. 5 minutes for fighting.
The real question here with a 6-2 lead, certainly if you're PD, you don't mind standing up for yourself physically. You just don't want to put yourself shorthanded and give Blue Ridge a chance to jump back in the game. Wilson onto the right side. Leaves it off. There's a shot by Marcinkiewicz. That one is blocked by the D in front. And that was Patrick Marcinkiewicz. Swatted around to the near side. Chernock trying to catch up with it. Wilson on it. He's going to look to move that one ahead. And now they have to return into their own zone to set up again. Chernock on that left wing side with a pass ahead. Marcinkiewicz leaving it on the wall. Chernock, Wilson dancing free in front with a shot through a screen. Hit a body in front side of the net, and that one is gobbled up by Verostic. And now, here we go. We got another pile. And a penalty already coming up here. PD went in sniffing for that puck. Verostic did get to cover it. But I don't know if the penalty was called for chopping at the glove of Verostic after he covered it, or if it was for, and it looks like it's going to be Kugler going to the box. So Kugler picked up the retaliation penalty there. And if you're Blue Ridge, that's the last thing you want, is to continue to be shorthanded. As he slams the door shut, roughing the call against Kugler. 3:09 into this third period. Into the Austin Remax penalty box he goes. Chick-fil-A power play number 6 on the ice for the IceCats. Are 1 for 5. Face-off will be outside the Blue Ridge blue line. That is one back down the ice. Gonzalez is going to have to come out to scoop it away around to the near side. So the Marcinkiewicz brothers out there. Actually, pardon me, we have a different line out there right now. Pickford will headman the puck. He'll leave it onto the right wing side to Lord. Lord's got a goal in this game. Around to the left wing side to Rivers. Rivers up to the left point. As PD tries to set up, they cough it up in the slot. Puck cleared to the line and just over. So Pickford send it back onto the right side. And PD offside. They have to wait. Gesso now in on the left wing. Steps around one of the line. He's got room. Walks in with a wrist shot off the goal post. Puck is cleared towards the line. Kept in as Pickford got to his right to keep it in, but then he gave it up. And now Pickford trying to get back, makes a defensive play there as Heitzner was looking for a shorthanded pressure. Pickford moving it across, and back in comes PD. Scooped into the left wing side. Lord will put it up top. Here's Pickford onto the right wing side. Lord into the right side corner. Gesso. Pickford. There's a shot, tipped wide. Chop. And that one's still not out of the zone. Gesso got in the way of the clear second attempt. That does get it down the ice. And now, 35 seconds to go on the power play. PD will begin to change up the unit here. 4:40 into this third period. 6-2, PD in the lead. Almost a sloppy turnover there, but Houston Wilson keeps it going ahead on the right side. They'll feed it up top. Razulov has to pull it back over the line there. Just 10 seconds to go on the power play. Patrick's Marcinkiewicz moving it up top. Razulov to the far dot. Still no shot. Razulov feeds it over for the one-time. Marcinkiewicz is stopped by Verostic. And out of the box is Kugler. Penalty is over. And so 1 for 6 now for PD on the power play. Blue Ridge trying to get back to the attack here. They are trying to find their legs here in this third period. They've got to play these same two teams again tomorrow night, so there is plenty to play for Blue Ridge here in this third. 6-2 PD in the lead. 5.5 minutes into the final frame as it's brought ahead by Tracy. He'll cut up the left wing side. Tracy, left wing corner. Try to leave it off towards the line. Wilson. Back to the left point. Tracy. Wilson looking for a little hump on the wall, maybe from Rivers. Puck squirts free into the dot. Quick shot save made by the right pad of Rostic. Gesso on the backhand. His shot missed the net. Erickson can't get to it in time. Popoff leads with a point shot coming in. That one is ripped high. Penalty call coming up against Blue Ridge. And they will get to the touch here. And again, we've got some pushing and shoving with Gesso and Heitzner, who I think it's Heitzner going into the box. It is Heitzner going into the box, but is Gesso now going to go with him? We'll tell you about it when we come back. 6:15 gone here in the third. 6-2 your score. IceCats in the lead. This is IceCats Hockey.
Gorget is a local craft distillery based in Lugoff, South Carolina, producing rum, vodka, whiskey, and bourbon in small batches. Founded in 2015 by 3 local gentlemen, Gorget has a fine line of handmade, local spirits. No matter what you desire, we have something for you. Isn't it about time you revolutionize your spirit? Visit us online at gorgetdistilling.com.
For more than 85 years, Tomlinson Sales Company has proudly served customers across South and North Carolina. As a proud partner and the official outlet store of your PD IceCats, stop by to check out exclusive IceCats merchandise, plus an ever-changing inventory that makes Tomlinson a must-stop destination. Visit them at 1309 East Palmetto Street in Florence and discover the PD's hometown store. Tomlinson Sales Company, where great service, trusted brands, and community pride come together. That's Tomlinson Sales Company, 85 years strong and still serving the Carolinas.
You're watching.
Back here on IceCats Hockey, Tom Callahan here with his 6-2 PD in the lead. 6:15 into the third, heading back to the power play. It is actually a double minor that's been whistled here against Kyle Heitzner. So this will provide the 7th and 8th power plays of the night for the IceCats. They are 1 for 6. What I'm trying to find out, and now have confirmation of, yes, it is 2 different minors. One is roughing, one is cross-checking.
2-minute minor for roughing and 2-minute minor for cross-checking.
Boy, this is Blue Ridge shooting itself in the foot right here. It is 5-on-4 for 4 minutes now, and the IceCats can go to work. There's a shot right through the crease. Around to the left point it comes. Set up top is Rivers. Rivers will leave it off. Pickford swings it to the top of the far circle. Wrist shot, and Vorostic with a glove save there on Trevor Lord. So back to the Chick-fil-A power play once again, as Heitzner in the Austin Remax penalty box for 4 minutes. Third period action brought to you by Pepsi, the official soft drink of the IceCats. Draw one back up top, and again, PD starting with possession. Pickford sends it over to the right side. Lord down low. There's a wrist shot, and the save made there. As again, Prexler now side of the net. Jesso, that shot shoved wide to the left point, and nice job to keep it in. Good hustle from Pickford. Puck in behind the net, send to the left point. Oh, that one escapes off the toe of Pickford. Stick down the ice. IceCats trying to hustle it back the other way while Blue Ridge in a change. Jesso tries to walk it in front, falls down, lost the puck. Blue Ridge clears to the line and just out. So now the IceCats will change up the personnel here as it's left off for Razulov. He plays the point on this primary power play unit. Wilson steps out along with the Marcinkiewicz brothers. Houston Wilson up the right side. He'll leave it back off. And here's Patrick's Marcinkiewicz in on the left wing, leaving it up top. Razulov onto the left side. There's a pass to the far dot, back up top, middle of the blue line. Marcinkiewicz now into the slot. Wilson right back over to the right wing side, top of the blue line, back to the right wing side where Dominic's Marcinkiewicz down low. There's a one-time chance in front, and that one fanned on. Puck is cleared out. Razulov will carry it ahead, feeding it onto the left wing side, brought in by Gullo. Gullo to Razulov. Over to the right wing side. Marcinkiewicz, backdoor feed. Oh boy, that one was cut off. I tell you what, he had an open man at the far post. Just couldn't thread that pass through. Marcinkiewicz right back in, but offside. Trying to generate speed, cutting through there. But it's whistled down offside. 1:56 to go in what is now the 8th Chick-fil-A power play attempt of the game for PD. 6-2, they lead it. 8:19 gone here in the third. Faceoff will be just outside the Blue Ridge blue line. Jesso out there to take it. Everybody jumps a little early. The linesman telling Jesso to get a stick down first there. He tried to kind of step into the draw and just immediately take it, but the linesman not having it. Sticks down, and Blue Ridge actually does win this one back. Radchenko hustling after it, and now another penalty coming up. I didn't see what happened there, but Jesso a little slow to get up. And they do give the puck up in order to get a 5-on-3 that's going to be 1 minute and 41 seconds in length. This is just frustration for Blue Ridge, and it's getting worse. They had a good start to the period, 5-on-5, but now they're just putting themselves further and further behind the 8 ball. Slashing is the call against Reller. How about 9 Chick-fil-A power plays? Boy, there's a lot of open ice to move the puck around out there. Wojtek Zemlichka, the head coach for the Bobcats, understandably upset. Just wants to get his say with the referees, but it's not going to make much of a difference here. His team's just got to stop taking penalties. And, well, wait a minute. We just got another Blue Ridge player going over. I think Zemi might have picked himself up some a bench minor. Let's see. Well, okay, so Kozarev is in there. Holy cow. So another 2-minute penalty. So this is going to be 5-on-3 for an extended period of time. We'll catch up on this in a second. There's a shot coming in. Vorostic the save. So I think Kozarev is in there only to serve an unsportsmanlike that I think was given against Zemlichka, the coach. So that's an even 10 Chick-fil-A power plays by the time this all comes out. Here's a chance left side, a shot. That one is blockered away as Rivers stepped down with it. And it's going to be 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes. PD going to take their time. They have plenty. Lord, and that pass fanned on to return to him, and it hops out over the line. Well, that's a little frustrating, but Lord will walk back in over the line, leaving it up top. Jesso cutting into the slot, moving down low. Jesso stick handles around. He's hooked up. Hangs on to the puck, though. Gets it across. Nope, that pass picked off in the slot. Fed to the line, but quickly turned back, and now 4-on-1. Left side moving in. Here's a chance. Rivers to the wall. Tried to center. He slows it down instead. Fed across, tipped to the glass. Jesso spun around as he gets it around to the right wing side, and now PD is going to change personnel in behind the play. Lord getting it up top. Razulov joins. Lord, high slot, wrist shot, blocker save. Rebounded into the corner. Fed back around there by Rivers. Top of the far circle, PD. Jesso feeds it up top. Razulov back to the right side, and Jesso one time from the corner. That one stopped and now ends up Razulov left point, feeds it over to the right side again for the one time. The shot, and that one again finds the glass. Kicks away. Razulov has to backhand it into a crowd, and this gives Blue Ridge a chance to clear. And now, with about 27 seconds to go on this 5-on-3, PD is going to have to get some new personnel out. And now rushing the puck ahead in a very tired Eli Rivers. On the left side by himself, waiting for some help. Sends it into the slot. Here's a chance. Gullo to the forehand. Shut down by Vorostic. That's a huge save right there. Blue Ridge clears it on down the ice. And now it's going to go to 5-on-4 for 1 minute and 40 seconds. Oh, my goodness. Hunter Vorostic with a tremendous save. Keeps it 6-2. Left side back in comes PD. There's a shot. Vorostic save of the right post on Dominik's Marcinkiewicz. Puck ends up at the left point. Now to the right side, it hops over the stick of Patrick's Marcinkiewicz. A clearing attempt, a roller, out of the zone it goes. 8:53 to go in this third period, and now trying for a shorthanded chance, Martin, but he couldn't catch up with it. 1 minute to go in this 10th Chick-fil-A power play. Marcinkiewicz in over the line on the left side. That's Dominik's leaving it off on the wall. It rolls back to him towards the corner. Settling it up top. Gullo. Pickford. Marcinkiewicz walks down the wall with a wrist shot, and that one finds the glass. Wilson In the corner, puck to the left point, kept in. Pickford over to the right side. Patrick Marcinkiewicz with a shot save made. Rebound in front, they score. Finally tucking it home. Houston Wilson. A power play goal for PD. Makes it 7-2 with 8:16 to go. Well, you can only put yourself in the penalty box so many times, and I believe that was not sportsmanlike, as I mentioned, against the coach of Blue Ridge. And finally, PD cashes in 7-2. Boy, this game just has been something else for these fans here tonight. And now PD will push back in at 5-on-5. Why not? They try to keep that pressure on. Over to the right side, here's Popoff. Jordan Popoff down the wall, tried to center. That was blocked. Ends up around behind the net. Prexler tried a shot. That's blocked. Now, actually, that is Scaldi there. Second attempt ends up in the far side corner. Popoff in the right wing. Looking to drive towards the front of the net with it. Had it chopped off his stick. It ends up with Klinecki. And he'll clear it out. Moving it back in now is Daly. Daly to the left side. A shot. Gonzalez to save. Boy, he hasn't had much to do lately, but makes that one. And now a nice defensive play up top as Prexler got a stick on a pass across to deflect it out of the zone. That allows PD to get to the change here. And now Colin Tracy. Plenty of time on the reset. Blue Ridge going for a change of its own. 7 minutes to go in the third. It is 7-2 PD. Puck in on goal, and Verostic says, that's enough. I'm going to hang on. 6:57 to go in the third. 7-2 PD. This is IceCats hockey.
Welcome to Seminar Brewing, where craft beer meets culinary delight. Located at 551 West Lucas Street in the heart of Florence, we offer an unforgettable experience for beer enthusiasts and food lovers alike. Pair your favorite brew with our mouth-watering menu. Our kitchen serves up everything from savory snacks to hearty meals, all crafted to complement our beers perfectly. Seminar Brewing. Taste the difference that local passion makes.
Life happens on your floors, but when dirt, spills, and messes take over, it's time to call the experts. Stanley Steamer of Florence provides a deep cleaning technology that removes dirt and allergens, leaving your floors fresh and spotless. Breathe easier and enjoy a cleaner, healthier home with Stanley Steamer. Call or visit us online today. Stanley Steamer, your home deserves it.
$6:57 to go in the third period here. Tom Callahan here with you at Florence Center. This Pepsi third period. Hey, don't forget to stay tuned for the Gorgon Distilling postgame show. We're going to have live reaction from Gary Graham, the head coach of PD, following this one. Joanne Bethia will have a chance to grab the coach out there on the ice. I'm not sure, but I think the mascot might have just taken out one of the folks out there throwing out T-shirts. Look out! Got to keep your head on a swivel even when the game's not going. We'll also have our 3 stars of the game coming your way as well. Boy, I tell you what. It's going to be hard to pick. And, well, that puck played down with a high stick. It's going to be hard to pick. There are so many just standout performances. Face off to the right of the Blue Ridge net. Is popped up in the air and down the ice it goes. Puck finds its way through to Rivers. Rivers at the line, and there's a shot right pad save made by Verostek. Now back the other way, Jesso lost it, but quickly a backdoor feed. Oh boy, that just missed Rivers. Good look from Lord, just couldn't quite connect. Blue Ridge looking to push it out towards center ice. Bouncer on the far side. Into the corner. That is scooped up by Marcinkiewicz. Patrick's, he'll feed it around to the near side. And now taking a look up, and Rasulov will feed it back behind his own net. Both teams cycling the lines here. Up the left side, here's Dominik's Marcinkiewicz. In over the line, leaving it off for Patrick's. And now it's slapped off his stick. Blue Ridge will move it away to center. The real question here is, how does this game finish for both of these teams? Does it become physical again as Marcinkiewicz up the right side, Patrick's cutting, high slot leaving, into the right side corner, chased down there by Bedard. Bedard behind the net, centering attempt right into the slot, sitting in the skates. A backhand try, save made and held by Verostek. But how does the game finish? Does it finish with a lot of physical play? Does it see Blue Ridge trying to set more of a tone? They've already been shorthanded 10 times in the game tonight. 2 for 10 in the power play for PD. Or do they just kind of let this one ride? Try to regroup for tomorrow? Trailing 7-2 is a tough place to be on the road. And of course for PD, we asked the flip side question. You don't want to coast home to the victory here. You want to remind Blue Ridge you played 60 minutes tonight and did a pretty good job and a handy job of making them pay for their mistakes. Blue Ridge certainly hasn't given up, though, as the puck battle here showing us Kozarev along with Adrian. And the Bobcats back into the right side. Pickford ties his man up. Gullo can't clear. Reller setting it up top. Went through the skates of Daly. Ends up at the left point. Long wrister coming in. This deflected wide. Pickford trying to push that one out to center. And now it does come out, but a hand pass. Face-off will go back inside the PD, and when we come back, 4:37 to go in the third, 7-2. This is IceCats hockey.
Looking to score big with your printing? M&M Printing and Graphics is your hometown team. From flyers, business cards, and posters to vinyl graphics, banners, and outdoor signage, we do it all. Whether you're promoting your business, cheering on your team, or bringing your brand to life, we've got the players and the skills to make it happen. Visit mmpg.us or call 843-662-2412. M&M Printing and Graphics, the official printer of the PD IceCats.
Get ready to savor the flavors of our long-standing family recipes, bursting with authenticity and love. Indulge in the vibrant colors and aromas that create a fiesta for your senses with every bite. Your journey through our menu is a delicious adventure guided by tradition and the freshest ingredients Mother Earth has to offer. Come join us at 842 Woody Jones Boulevard in Florence. Order online at margaritasmexicanrestaurants.com. Margaritas. Experience the love in every bite.
And back here on IceCats hockey, 4:37 to go in the third, 7-2 is your score. Boy, the IceCats have been all over the Blue Ridge Bobcats from the get-go. A couple of power play goals, 2 shorthanded goals in the game. They've scored a 4-on-4. They've almost hit for the hockey cycle in this one, and now they're pushing ahead again. On the right side, Scaldi. He'll send it into the corner, and he'll follow through on his check there. A reminder, stay tuned for the 3 stars of the game as well, coming up following this one. Brought to you by Mirage Promotional. As we wrap things up here, and again, these same 2 teams got to come back tomorrow night, and that's why you always wonder, coming down the stretch, neither team can afford to mail it in here. There's a long shot in it. A save made by Gonzalez. Back up the left side. Here's Tracy. He'll get to the line and chip it into the left wing corner. Rivers up after it. Into the left side. Knocks his man off the puck. And it's turned over slot. Quick shot. Jesso ripped it wide. Cut off on the right wing side. Now it's sent back out to center. And tripped down out there was Tracy Pickford trying to help out defensively. Jesso turning it quickly back the other way. And a couple of shots being given him behind the play. Back in comes PD. Here's a chance. And tight a shot. And did that one hit the post? It did. Stays out. Rivers couldn't quite get it to go. Jesso in the left wing corner. Slot. Rivers a shot. He scores. There it is. 3:18 to go in the third. It's 8-2, and that is the cherry on top in what is absolutely a blowout win for PD here tonight. Boy, this is just a tough one.
IceCats goal scored by number 23, Eli Rivers. Assisted by number 22, Dustin Jesso.
And now the Bobcats will bring it ahead. They're not done pushing yet. Gonzalez has to make a blocker save there. It's not been a difficult game in net for him, but sometimes you got to make sure you stay awake. Here's Patrick's Marcinevics in with a shot. Fought off Borostic. Oh, another great save on the rebound. What a stop there. I'll tell you what, Hunter Borostic hasn't quit. There's a shot by Daly. That is blocked by the defense. And now Houston Wilson. Looking to go the other way. Marcinkevics couldn't push it in deep. 2:20 to go here in the period. And now on to the left side, here's Wilson. Wilson leaving it into the slot. Marcinkevics with a shot. Save made Borostic. Puck cleared. No, not out. Goes back. There's bodies falling all over the place now. Both these teams start to look a little tired here towards the end of this third period as Popoff takes it in his own zone. Pass out for Wilson. Doesn't see it in his skates. And it ends up back with Popoff, so he's going to rush it ahead. Jordan Popoff, left side, feeds it back across. PD making a change here. Tracy in with a shot. Save made there by the right pad. Rostic. Tracy cross ice feed. Picked up Prexler. Tried to center. A chance off the mitt. Verostic got a piece of that attempt. Prexler trying to keep that puck in. He does. And now a chance down low. Scaldi can't drive the net. Lost the handle on his way. And it's cleared off the glass and out. 1:24 to go here in period number 3. So now we're just counting it down. Yeah, let's see. We get a whistle here. Whistle down on the offside with 1:03 to go. So stay tuned for the post-game show. We're going to have the 3 stars of the game brought to you by Mirage Promotional, and then we will go down to Joanne Bethea for some post-game reaction from head coach Gary Graham, so stay tuned for that. IceCats win the draw, and the puck sent on down the ice. That'll be chased. Well, that'll be an icing call. Getting back there ahead of the play was Romano. 56.1 left to go here in this third period. Draw coming up to the right of the PD goal. Trevor Lord will take the face off here and across from Danny Martin. Face off one back by PD. They'll swing it around to the near side. Chopped off the boards out to center. Martin, left side, trying to find a handle, cannot. Bedard trying to clear that one out. It comes back to him, and now it kicks behind the net. Here's Lord. Lord, not in a hurry to go anywhere with it. Under 30 to go here in the period and the game. It's 8-2, PD in the lead as they look to sew this one up in the first half of a 2-game set with Blue Ridge. Pushing up, looking for maybe a chance there. Shernick. Fed around to the right wing corner. Time winding down here, and it's back out to center. That'll do it. PD will just kill the clock and count it down to a victory. 8-2 is your final. As they put this one in the books, the players off the bench to celebrate and congratulate Ricardo Gonzalez's 3rd win of the year. And boy, that is a big one for this PD IceCats team. We're going to keep it right here for the 3 stars of the game before we get into our post-game show brought to you by Gorget Distilling, but Mirage promotional 3 stars of the game coming up right ahead for you. We'll have those as soon as the team now gathering at center ice to salute the fans. Sticks in the air. Getting everybody to celebrate with them. Hey, everyone's in a festive mood tonight. Happy Halloween. All treats for the fans here tonight. And the only tricks were played on Blue Ridge. The players out there circling the ice. As we await the 3 stars here tonight. Oh, looks like the players are going to do a quick team photo at center ice. Okay, sure. Why not? This is kind of fun. I like it. Maybe they're starting the victory photo. That's a fun little moment there. You get a photo of the win every time. Boy, I hope they have a ton of those photos at the end of the season. It'd be absolutely fantastic. So we got a little Cool in the Gang celebrating it here. Fans celebrating the win as well. Okay, so we are going to get our 3 stars here, I imagine, in just a moment. Brought to you by Mirage Promotional. Guys are having such a good time out on the ice, they didn't want to leave. Gotta love it, celebrating this victory. Fans waiting for autographs, high fives. And let's see, we should get our announcement. It looks like we've got our players down there in the tunnel. Well, eventually we're going to get 3 stars called out there. So again, it's an 8-2 final here tonight. for PD. And I'm not sure what the delay is here on this one. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard while we're waiting for that. We can get that out of the way. And Athens does shut out Twin Cities tonight 4-0. 7-1. Danbury is leading Watertown late in the third there. Binghamton 5-1 over Port Huron late in the third in that one as well. Topeka 4, Indy 2. That is in the second. Monroe 5-3 over Biloxi, and the River Dragons still with a 3-1 lead over Baton Rouge in the second period of that game. All right, looks like it's time now for 3 stars. I think. Maybe. Allegedly. Everybody's waiting for the 3 stars.
Your 3 stars of the game brought to you by Mirage Promotions. 3rd star of the game is number 27, Patrick
Marcinkiewicz. 3rd star of the game.
2nd star of the game is number 23, Dee
Rivers' 2nd star tonight.
And your number 1 star of the game, number 17,
And Houston Wilson, 1st star honors tonight. There are your 3 stars of the game, brought to you by Mirage Professional. We will take a quick break and come back with reaction from the locker room. Coach Gary Graham joins us in just a moment. This is IceCats Hockey.
Get ready to savor the flavors of our long-standing family recipes, bursting with authenticity and love. Indulge in the vibrant colors and aromas that create a feast of your senses with every bite. Your journey through our menu is a delicious adventure guided by tradition and the freshest ingredients Mother Earth has to offer. Come join us at 842 Woody Jones Boulevard in Florence. Order online at margaritasmexicanrestaurants.com. Margaritas. Experience the love in every bite.
Welcome to Seminar Brewing, where craft beer meets culinary delight. Located at 551 West Lucas Street in the heart of Florence, we offer an unforgettable experience for beer enthusiasts and food lovers alike. Pair your favorite brew with our mouth-watering menu. Our kitchen serves up everything from savory snacks to hearty meals, all crafted to complement our beers perfectly. Seminar Brewing. Taste the difference that local passion makes.
McLeod Health is committed to helping you obtain a healthy lifestyle and improve your overall health. Medically trained in the areas of fitness and nutrition, we can help you reduce your risk for certain diseases and live a long, healthy life through fitness and wellness programs, community health education, and 2 medically based wellness centers. McLeod Health is with you on your journey to better health. Discover a new you at McLeod Health and Fitness Centers.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network. This portion of today's broadcast is brought to you by Stanley Steamer. Stanley Steamer of Florence provides professional deep cleaning services and comprehensive care for a cleaner, healthier home. Butler's Men's Shop, your one-stop shop for men. Everything from tuxedos and suits to sportswear. We have it all. Integrative Health Solutions, your partners in health.
We are live at Zapata's Grill on the IceCats Broadcast Network. Let's see what the IceCats are ordering.
I want quesadilla, California. I want fajitas, Cancun. I get burrito from Terra. Frijoles refritos.
Here comes the food.
Steamer with a double liner for elbowing.
Zapata's Grill, a preferred restaurant partner of the PD IceCats. Timur, how'd you feel about the food?
Timur approved.
This sandwich, it's a complete game changer. Hello, this is Mike, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club is that juicy chicken with that toasty pretzel bun. From the first bite to the last bite, that bun, it's crispy, cozy, just amazing. With the pretzel bun, the Dijon mustard, and the chicken, you have those three things together, and it makes that sweet, savory kind of combination. It's everything that you love about food rolled into one. It looks phenomenal. It tastes great. It's delicious.
Real guest paid for their testimonial.
But we back. Let's go. Out in London, that's my team. Slide through streets, have bops and beans. In the streets, the life get crazy. Falling asleep, my eye get lazy. Ain't God on my side, it's forever. Don't come run if you dance with the devil. Ain't even through the rainy weather. Me and the brother, we stick together.
Don't know if I'm red or blue like Manchester. 12 of my bone at the phone up Leicester. Men got too many bars like a cliff. Tofi and Tommy, we doing it diff. Had to medicate, roll up a spliff. Ganja stank, I can't even sniff.
Open the scat with a wristlet diff. Funny banter.
In the heart of Florence, South Carolina, discover Palmetto Smiles, where artistry meets advanced dental care, led by Dr. Brian Sang. Dr. Sang is a highly trained implant and cosmetic dentist, dedicated to transforming smiles with advanced techniques. He's committed to continuing education and bringing the latest methods to every patient. At Palmetto Smiles, comprehensive dentistry is under one roof: general care, restorative solutions, TMJ therapy, delivered with compassion. Ready for a healthier, more beautiful smile? Call 843-203-5155 or visit palmettosmiles.com. Dr. Brian Sang and his team can't wait to welcome you.
Back here on IceCats Hockey, Tom Callahan here with you as we wrap up the scoring here in the postgame show. We'll have momentary reaction. Gary Graham will be joining us downstairs. And it looks like actually Gary might be ready to go here in just a moment. So we'll go ahead. We'll get to the scoring wrap here in just a little bit for you. But 8-2 big win tonight for the PD IceCats. So let's go ahead and throw it downstairs right now. Joanne Bethea with head coach Gary Graham.
Check, check.
Okay. And I believe we're ready. Joanne, take it away.
Coach, putting up 8, what was your offense seeing that allowed them to be so successful?
Well, I think it helps. We played them last Saturday night. We had a good feel of what worked and what didn't work. And I think, when it comes down to it, we just want to really try to isolate their defensemen, kind of put them on an island. And I thought the forwards did a really good job of buying into that. Of course, you see, we had shorthanded goals. We had a 4-on-4 goal. We had power play goals. So we kind of had offense generated in a lot of different ways. I thought our D also did a very good job of helping our forwards to generate that offense. So kudos to the whole group.
What positives from tonight can you take into tomorrow as you take on this group again?
Well, I think we did a good job of being disciplined. They wanted to get us kind of, when you play a team back-to-back and they don't really get the result they wanted in the first night, they try to frustrate you, get you off your game in the third, get you to take dumb penalties. And, we didn't really buy into that. And I think that's the main thing after the second period we talked about was making sure, number one, we played hard in front of our goaltender, continued to not cut corners defensively and still play structurally sound. It's very easy at the pro level when you get up a few goals to kind of start cheating for offense, we call it. So I thought the team did a great job of sticking with the game plan. And now, again, we wore them down, kind of made them play a lot of extra defensive minutes, which, again, is going to make them more tired come tomorrow night, hopefully.
Earlier tonight, we got to talk with Bowie, and he said that this is one of the closest-knit teams he's ever been a part of. How does that chemistry play into the success of this team?
Well, during the summer, we recruited guys from all different types of programs. The one thing I always believe in is you recruit guys that are good people off the ice, okay? And when you get good character guys, humble guys that put the work in the gym, they don't cheat themselves, don't cheat the game. You're able to kind of put this hodgepodge of different guys together from different teams and organizations, and you see how quickly they can gel. Of course, winning hockey games always helps. Yeah. I can tell you that for a fact. So winning cures a lot of your problems as a coach, but again, for us, I think we're just scratching the surface of what we can become. We're looking for improvements in all departments, from goaltending to D to forwards. We want to keep pushing the envelope to try to get our team better.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Tom, back to you.
All right, great stuff from head coach Gary Graham right there, and Joanne Bethea handling the interviewing duties downstairs. Boy, it's easy to be excited about your team when you win at 8-2, which is exactly what PD does here tonight. That is a huge victory for the PD IceCats. 3 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third. And they did it every which way. Even strength, power play, shorthanded, 5-on-3 shorthanded goal. Then they also notched a 4-on-4 goal as well. And in the first period, I mean, it was kind of a carbon copy first and second. It was 3-1 after one. Then another 3-1 frame made it 6-2 after two. But if you go back to the start of the scoring in this one, we go all the way back to 11:25 of the first period. And it's Patrick Marcinkiewicz who starts things off with a goal from his brother Dominic's on the power play. Also, Nick Gullo picking up an assist on that one. And that made it a 1-0 game at that point. Then, at 12:35, an unassisted goal for Houston Wilson. Now, this is the shorthanded 5-on-3 unassisted goal. Just incredible pressure. Marcinkiewicz actually had a shorthanded chance of his own. Puck comes back up towards the line, and then Houston Wilson steals it right back, breaks in by himself, and scores to make it 2-0. That is a deflating goal unto itself. But on that same 5-on-3 power play chance, finally, Blue Ridge would get on the board with a goal that was scored by number 18, Milan Bresco. And you know what? At that point, you think, all right, well, they made it a little close, 2-1. Maybe Blue Ridge can climb back in the game, but they didn't, because a killer of a goal at 19:08 late in the period, Nick Gullo, he scores with an assist to Konstantin Chernuk, and it's 3-1 after one. Well, open that second period with another goal at 3:19, and this time it's Austin Pickford, the goal scorer, with assists going to Gesso and Rivers, and Blue Ridge was off and running at that point. At 15:10, they got another short-handed goal once again, which is incredible to see two in a game, and it's Marcinkiewicz this time, Patrick's Marcinkiewicz, putting that puck away. Wilson picking up an assist on the goal along with Charlie Bedard. And then, well, yeah, 15:52, Blue Ridge gets one back, and they continue to push. And credit Blue Ridge, they never gave up in this game, but Reller scores that 5-on-3 power play goal, and assists on that one handed out to Heitzner and Mercurio. But really, it was just all Blue Ridge, all PD all night tonight. They round out the scoring in that period at 17:38 with a goal from Trevor Lord. Lord with assists from Gesso and Rivers. That combination hooked up an awful lot tonight. Into the third period we go. The only two goals of the game belong to PD, or of the period, I should say, belong to PD at 11:44. The goal from number 17, Houston Wilson. That one's an unassisted marker. And then at 16:42 to wrap up the scoring, Eli Rivers gets a 4-point night out of the deal. Goal and 3 assists tonight for him. Dustin Gesso cements his performance this evening, too, as that one turns out to be a 3-assist night for him. Wasn't even good enough to crack the 3 stars tonight. But, boy, just an offensive outburst and a half from this team. Ricardo Gonzalez gets the win, 17 saves on 19 shots. Hunter Verostic ends up with the loss here this evening, and just a difficult one for him as he ends up facing 32 shots and gives up 7. That's a tough night, but Blue Ridge is going to have to try to find a way to bounce back, because these same two teams are going right back at it again tomorrow night at 7:15 p.m. Hope you can join us for that one. That's going to wrap it up here for our Gorget Distilling post-game show. Want to say thanks for joining us, everybody. And again, we will talk to you tomorrow night. Tickets available at the box office, as you know what, we look forward to seeing if this PD IceCats team can wrap up a weekend split. But multi-point games from all over the place, and Houston Wilson ends up nabbing those first star honors. So, boy, a great start to the weekend here for Gary Graham and his PD IceCats. So I just want to thank my crew here tonight for bringing you the broadcast, and we will talk to you again tomorrow night. This is Tom Callahan saying good night from the Florence Center.